Yeah, what do you like to
I mean,
cook?
I like to go out to eat too, but
See,
you're talking about whining and dining.
bro, everything we ask you goes back to spending money. He asked you, can you cook? Yeah, I can cook, but I like to go out.
Look at Styles. Look at Styles.
Look. Styles' expression is how I feel about just listening to this. Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Kites. Back at it again with my beautiful wife. It's just Alex.
What's up, people?
Alright, this video, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. We had actually done the full recording for this video, start to finish. Your boy Kites did not notice that a program we use for our audio had decided to change our microphone from our main microphone right here to a controller that we have on the side of the room in the back. I don't know why all of a sudden it did that, but we recorded that entire video and the microphone was basically like in another area. You get what I'm saying? So you could hear what we were saying, but we sounded like we were in a trash can, like literally speaking through like a cardboard box. I refuse to give a video of that quality because I feel like if we're going to establish things with the audience, I want to give you guys solid content because I wouldn't watch a video like that. So why would I make you watch a video like that? So even though it was a long recording yesterday, we decided that, you know what, we're gonna give you guys fresh recording. We're gonna do it clean. We'll do it again. It doesn't matter. It's all about giving you guys something that you guys can enjoy. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you for the people who are sub to us, who give us likes, who leave comments. We appreciate it. It helps us out. Even the people that share and remix our content, it helps us out. Please turn notifications on if you guys are subbed. That way you guys know when our next uploads come out, because we got a lot of content coming out. You got anything you want to say?
No. Appreciate you.
All right, we're going to jump straight into it. This is Pop the Balloon, episode 8, Arlette Amuli. It's men this time.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are back with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And this time around we've got the men lined up. Make some noise, guys. Yes, sir. All right. So we're going to go ahead and be bringing out some single ladies one by one. When they come on out, if you're feeling her, you like what you see, anything she says, you're, vibing with it, do not pop your balloon. But if there's anything that you're not a fan of, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to each of you and see why you ended up popping. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name's Lala.
Lala, how old are you?
25.
25, okay, and what do you do?
I own my own business. I do body sculpting.
Oh, okay, very nice.
Okay.
And now, Lala, what do you look for in a man?
A man of God, a man that can lead me back into my path if I need redirecting, but not like too controlling.
Okay.
But also a friend, someone that can laugh with me, I can have good times with.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And now, Lala, what are some of your deal breakers when it comes to someone you're dating?
A liar.
Okay.
Like even
Okay.
small white lies.
She got like a gang tattoo on her face. It was the
No, those are angel numbers.
like 777.
Yeah.
Angel numbers. Hey. All right.
It's no different than what's your zodiac sign? It's that same comparison, in my opinion.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, people learn about these angel numbers. 777 is not a lucky number. I'm let you know.
Yeah.
Deal breakers.
Okay.
Let me think. Someone that can be romantic. Like someone that can't take the lead.
Okay.
And you can't plan a date. You can't do anything on your own. You need someone to do that for you or show you how. Nah.
Okay. All right. Well,
Old.
Lala, you ain't got no pop balloons, girl. You are doing well. So what's going to happen is we're going to actually switch it on over to you. If I can borrow your toothpick, sir.
For sure.
Thank you very much. I'll have you hold that. So, first round, I know everyone says it's very...
You laughing.
I wasn't expecting his voice to sound like that.
Yes, sir. That's a lot of testosterone in that man. Hey, I wish I had a voice that deep. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Tough. I'm gonna have you eliminate 2 of the fellas based off of, what you're seeing is not your usual type. And then once you pop those 2, I'll go ahead and follow after you, and we'll see why you ended up popping, what makes them not your type.
I don't know. This is me. I'm sorry.
Okay, and one more.
Okay.
Dang.
All right, let's start with our first guy here. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Styles. I'm 33.
Okay. And Styles, what do you do?
I am an educator, and outside of that, I am in entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now, Styles, why did you leave your balloon unpopped for Lala?
Honestly, she's beautiful, but one of the things that she said that really struck me was she's looking for someone to lead her back into her path. So that means that she's aware of who she is and also is looking forward to growing. So I was trying to figure out what that was about.
Sometimes I like to second guess myself, especially when it comes to like business and stuff. So I don't like to take certain things serious, but like focus on that. Like you got it, like that type of redirect.
Oh, yeah. Motivation.
Okay.
Okay.
I enjoy it.
Moral
All
support.
right, so my question to you is, what made me a deal breaker off the top? Be honest, come on,
Not
I'm
to
ready.
mean it was the height.
Okay.
We going back to the height thing, huh?
The height thing gonna stay for the rest of humanity. And for the rest of humanity, we gonna have to just accept that if you're not taller than a woman wearing heels, then you're just it's what the you was booster seated?
It's a height thing.
Okay. No.
I can't talk to you. You're too tall for me.
You're a clown.
You're too tall for me. I can't talk to you. I'm sorry.
I didn't know your seat went down that far.
Yeah.
In the face, you kind of remind me of my ex. Yeah.
Hey, Mr.
So, I
Corin,
mean, I
thank you
was
for the
your
sub.
type, I'm just not.
You gonna stay that low the whole
Yeah.
video?
I just looking.
You look so tiny on camera. You gonna stay that tiny the whole video?
Huh?
Who you yelling at?
I can't hear you.
At you like constantly. I just him and it's not good for me.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Styles. Let's go
Dang.
over here. All right, if we can have your name and age.
Yeah, my name is Henri. I'm 24.
And Henri, what do you do?
Well, I'm an entrepreneur and also model. I'm a promoter, mostly clubs. Yeah, I do a lot. I'm also throwing a fashion show in Arizona on June 1st. It's called Valley Vogue.
Okay.
Yeah.
My boy is so nonchalant. It's making me mad.
I'm not mad at that corduroy jacket though.
I'm not mad at the fit either, but it's just, nonchalant people, because I can't read you, you infuriate me because
Yeah.
it's like, you're not giving me any type of visual cues or communicative cues for me to understand like how you feel about what you're talking about. You get what I'm saying? I'm you about to, bro, this video about to be short, bro. It's about to be a 5-minute video. You pissing me off.
I'm giving examples of nonchalant.
Don't nonchalant me, yo. I'm talking about how I don't like nonchalant.
That's tough.
Cool. And now, why did you leave your balloon unpopped for Lala?
Honestly, I mean, I thought if it was casuals, cool, whatever, but kind of like blanked out when she was just chatting. So,
Aww.
I blanked out when she was just chatting. So you realize that's her introduction, right? Like you realize she has to give an introduction or answer the questions that the host gives her. And you're supposed to pay attention to see if that's a deal breaker for you or not.
First impressions are everything. So that just tells me that you're not somebody that engages with people easily.
Yeah,
you're not actively engaging with people.
You're on a dating show and you zoned out once the contestants start talking. What? We're only 5 minutes in. How are you already losing attention 5 minutes in? Does he want to be here?
But no, I knew it was coming, you know what I mean? Like with the whole balloon pop, because, you know what I mean? But,
you wasn't giving no effort.
She's a bright woman. She has, you know what I'm saying? I like ambition people, but that's probably one reason why I didn't pop it.
Okay.
My boy's speaking in
And now,
broken
Lala,
sentences.
why did you end up
man.
popping his balloon?
Not to be mean or anything.
Sure.
Your outfit is nice. It's just certain things about it just made me pop it.
Like what?
I like your shoes, but they're a little too dirty for me. Your pants, they have a little bit of nicks on them.
Dang.
And then I just don't like the Burberry
Damn. She's really.
scarf. I'm sorry. I really.
She don't like the ass scarf?
It's the fact that he even taken the grilling nonchalantly. He said, "Oh, she's grilling me." It's like,
He
bro,
needs to burn the ends of that scarf.
it's a Burberry scarf. I don't think he needs to burn nothing of it. It's a Burberry scarf.
Exactly. It shouldn't look like that.
I'm not even focused on his fit. I can care less about what another man wearing. It's just the fact that he even took that feedback. He was just like, dang, she got me. Tough. It's like, what's going on?
Another one bites the dust.
Oh no. It's like, what's wrong, bro? Are you okay?
Really looked. I pay attention to
I
detail.
appreciate that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Let's go back over here. Someone did end up popping their balloon. All right, if we can have your name and age.
My name's Keyshawn. They call me Key. I work in private security, and I'm 26.
Okay. All right, Key.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I'm very big on personality. I know, we're judging off small things, but I don't like judging a book by its cover. I like looking deeper. You never know what blessings you're missing. So when you popped your balloon, or when you popped his balloon over the height, I just thought, I'm not very superficial like that. So I like to look at people to be a lot more deeper and everything, and I don't think we really match like that.
I understand that. That's
That was a
perfectly
long explanation.
All right, and now is Key.
I mean, I guess he's spitting.
No offense, it's really harsh to say, but I don't go for people and take them serious when they have a name like me. So, like, the fact that you have Sean and
Ain't her name Lala?
Yes.
So you just gave us a fake government?
What?
He
What are
said
you talking about?
she said she can't take somebody seriously that has the same name as her. His name is Keyshawn. What is her name? It's Lala. It's nowhere near similar to her name.
I think you just missed
What?
she was saying so badly. What she said was stupid, but you missed it so hard. I don't know how you missed
Maybe
it.
because I'm too low on the floor. I can't focus.
Yeah,
What she say?
I think she was saying, I don't even, bro, what you just said just made me forget everything she just said. Are you good, bro? Like, I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
planning to run it back.
really harsh to say. No offense, it's really harsh to say, but I don't go for people and take them serious when they have a name like me. So, like, the fact that you have Sean in your name, it's fine, but like the nicknames, it just, I don't like that. That would be like, we could be friends and stuff, but I don't go for someone that has the same exact, because I think of like wedding invitations. No, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
You're thinking far. I understand that. I understand.
Now, I don't even know what she means by that because, okay, is she saying that she doesn't like, I don't know what the freak this means. I'm confused because her name is Lala, right?
No, don't ask now. Because when I asked that, you said, "What are you talking about?"
No, I got on you because you said, was she lying on her government? What the freak where did that come from?
Yeah, because I'm confused.
She's talking about his nickname. She don't like people that have like kitty nicknames, like, or kitty names, like how she's Lala and he's Key.
Oh.
So like it's a very simplistic or like they like she said, I'm thinking about wedding invitation. Like imagine you get a wedding invitation and it says, "Oh, you're invited to Lala and Key's wedding." Like it sounds kind of like two children.
I didn't know Lala was her nickname. I thought it was her name.
No, that is. Pay attention. That is her name. That's her name, Alex. Where are you at? It's like, you Mr. Nonchalant this video, bro.
No, definitely.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate that.
I like your teeth. I like
so
your
tired
eyes.
of you.
I like
Thank you.
the way you present yourself.
Appreciate you. You're gorgeous as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Lala. So we do still have a few men left. Did you have a
Stop
question
looking
to
at
ask
me,
them?
bro.
Go ahead and help us narrow it down.
Oh, dang.
I'll still have you ask your question. We'll go back to him.
How was your guys' childhood growing up?
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and start over here. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Preston. I'm 29 years old.
Okay. And Preston, what do you do?
I own a
Are you gonna react like that every time he talk?
He got a bishop voice.
My name is Preston. I'm 29 years old.
Don't do that. Don't.
You don't like when I talk like
No.
marketing sales company, and I also wrote a book.
He wrote a book
Nice.
though.
And now to go ahead and answer her question, you said, what was your childhood like growing up? Okay.
What do you mean? Like, I said, like, was it like? What do you mean by? Can you be more specific?
Like, did you have like family with you? Was it kind of hard? Like, did you feel like you were loved as a child? Like, type stuff. Like, or did
Yeah.
you like? Was it like a struggle growing up? Like, did you feel like you beat that? Like, type.
Well, more so of I grew up in Alabama. I'm from Selma, Alabama. My mom was there. My dad lived like a mile away. So my mom was very like loving. My dad was very like straightforward, strict. So I kind of got the best of both worlds.
Okay, that's good. All right.
That's respect.
Okay.
If we can have your name and age.
Marcus, 29.
And Marcus, what do you do?
I'm a logistics coordinator.
Okay. And if you want to go ahead and answer her
Warehouse.
question.
Warehouse dudes stocks have been through the roof this
I
season.
could be wrong though.
Logistics, that's warehouse.
Okay. No, because I thought about the job that my mom did, and she was a logistics coordinator, but it wasn't a warehouse.
I think logistics is just like, see, now you're about to, man, now I gotta I'm questioning myself. Logistics. Could have swore logistics is like warehouse. Detailed coordination of complex operations involving many, yeah, so it's basically like warehouse and shipping and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, it's essentially warehouse.
Yeah, single mom at 4. I was probably the
Dang,
bad child.
4.
So as a single mom, you know how that is when you got a kid who's not the best in school. So it was smooth for me, though, outside of that.
All right. Name and age.
I'm Connor. I'm 27.
Connor, what do you do?
I'm on a fitness company full time.
All right. If you want to go ahead and answer her question.
My childhood was good. My mom loved me. I was in a single household also. It came with its fair share of adversity, but it crafted who I am today. So I love it.
Okay.
Respect.
If we can have your name and age.
I'm Rico. I'm 24.
Rico, what do you do?
Cut it out.
I'm a model and
Cut
I'm a
that crap
caregiver.
out. This is not the Joe Budden podcast. We not gonna say respect. That's peace. Respect. Like cut it out.
That's peace.
I'm about to, man. All right, y'all. It's been a W video. I want to thank y'all for coming out. Apparently this is the Joe. Man, you make me.
Joe
I'm
Biden.
going to go ahead and answer her question.
My childhood, I grew up in a 2-parent household. We're from West Africa. Like, kind of touch back on what he said. Like, my parents shaped me to who I am today. Like, I can go deep into it, but it's going to be long. I don't want to get started, but just know I came from a good background.
Okay.
Or down here. All right. If we can have your name and age.
I'm Isaac. I'm 28.
He just keep coming back.
It's like what, his third episode?
I don't know, bro, but you know he's not a horrible contestant.
No,
He lost me in the last episode when he popped on the girl
Who was vegan?
because she was vegan, and it was like she vegan. That don't mean you vegan. Like
Right.
she just gonna eat that. You can eat whatever you want. And then the thing is, I think the girl said like she's vegan, but she's not opposed to making dishes or
Yeah. Yeah, so she's
Yeah.
vegan, but she can cook. She can still cook meat
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff.
She
for
was
you.
she was like she wasn't opposed to making whatever for her man. She would just make herself something. I don't know. It was a dumb reason to pop for me, but I don't know. Maybe people just can't.
Burberry. His face like that.
He said, "Dang, Cud came back for 2 seasons."
Isaac, what do you do?
I work full-time as a marketing event planner.
Okay. And if you want to go ahead and answer her question.
My childhood was good. My parents were very strict on me growing up. You know, they instilled a lot of good values in me. I grew up in a 2-parent household, so yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, girl. And we did get one pop balloon. Let's hear from him, and then I'll have you go ahead and eliminate someone. Hey, if we can have your name and age.
Hello, I'm Prince, and I'm 26.
Prince, what do you do?
I'm an armed guard, I'm an artist, and we own a family business.
Why he look like that one singer
And
from
now,
B2K?
why did you end up popping your balloon for Lala?
First and foremost,
B2K
she's a
is
lovely
crazy.
lady.
He do.
Good skin, nice eyes. Energy is pretty cool, too. She kind of got on homie about, his name, and I feel like that's something that you can't really control,
That's
you
a
are
fact.
whatever your parents name you, so.
That's a fact. Talk your talk, Prince. People, y'all can't control what people get named as. Now, people, we can change our names, but if my mom gave me this name for a reason, then I'm going to keep the name my mom gave me out of respect. But to sit there and not like people based on their name, you would.
It made me think of somebody's name.
Who?
This girl named Ladasha, and her name is L.A. hyphen. Not even a hyphen. It's the actual dash and then A.
Ladasha. All right. Well, my statement. I would like to withdraw my statement. People get name changes. It's your fault.
And they be like, La-ah. And she's like, no, it's Ladasha.
I just feel like it was a little shallow, but that's it.
Okay. All right. And now Lala, is he your type?
I like the way he's dressed. I don't like the thing that he said about the name because, you have to. Okay, let's go into it really for a second.
Okay.
In the bed, do you want to hear some? I don't want to be screaming my own name.
You supposed to be calling him something else, though,
No, I like to call you by your name. It's
The fellas know
sexier.
what I mean.
But that was bad. But no, he
So
is
her
my
name
type,
is
yeah.
Key?
But when you said
Her
we,
nickname, I guess.
were you
I don't
referring to
know.
him?
I don't
Or,
freaking know.
when
This
you
chick
said
is
we
confusing.
own-
What you mean?
You said we own a...
Oh, me and my brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't have to. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I was
Shout
like,
out
did
to
you
my
guys come
brother. Shout out to
together?
my brother Duke, Tech Mechanics
Okay.
LLC.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plugging. Shameless plugging. Y'all gonna stop shameless plugging on people's things, man. You are here to be a contestant, not start your business. Stop shameless plugging on people's stuff, man.
Shit, throw in though.
I'm just asking.
All right. Thank you. All right, Lala. After hearing about their childhood, I'm going to go ahead and have
What
you
happened
eliminate
now?
one
What you
person.
reacting to?
The light skin pose.
I'm gonna have to go for you. I'm
Okay.
Not my
And why did we
dog.
end up eliminating him?
Selma.
To be honest, I just really couldn't really understand you. So he did say it twice, so I do know that you wrote a book, and I did understand, but just from the first.
I just got what you said. You said Selma because he's from Alabama, right?
Yes.
You're so stupid. I just got it, bro. You're so dumb.
It was kind of hard understanding you.
You got a raspy voice from Alabama.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I totally understand. Yeah.
Respect.
All right.
No,
and
no,
this is
no,
another question
no,
to ask
shut
the
up.
guys
Shut
or
up.
fellas. If you
Shut
all have a
up.
question for her.
Please ask
Shut
me a
up.
question.
Just no.
Oh, all right.
Give
Let's
a
go
crap
over
what
here.
he said.
What's your love language?
My love language
Love language.
is.
Acts of service.
Ooh.
Acts of service.
Every woman's love language is
No,
acts of
it's
service.
not. Okay, so I really thought about this one. So, if I'm having a bad day, my love language would basically be try to get me out the house, a park, or do something outside adventurous. I have a dog, but something that it doesn't have to be expensive or anything, but it just get me out the house and take me on an adventure. It could be
Is that acts of service?
Yeah, because he's basically doing something for you.
Oh, okay.
It's either acts of service or quality time, but the whole love language thing is it's a hit and miss. Just whatever.
I didn't start hearing this whole love language thing until 2 years ago. Like I heard this is like 2 years ago is when I started hearing people say like, "Oh, what's your love language?" What's your like? I feel like all these dating, like there's these new trends or requirements or speculations or just categories in dating now. I don't get how single people can keep up with all of it because, like, at some point, it's got to be overwhelming. You have to know people's love language. You got to know people's
zodiac
signs. You got to know angel numbers. You got to know colors. It's just like, why can't we just know each other by like, why can't we just learn about each other? Like, what do you do? What do you enjoy doing? You know, what happened to hobbies? Do we not talk about hobbies no more?
Well, learning what somebody likes and dislikes could be a form of learning your partner's quote unquote love language. But love language has been out for a while. They have a book on it, but
they also got a book on how to properly take a dump. Like it's just because we got books on stuff doesn't mean it's
that.
You'd be surprised. A lot of people don't use the bathroom properly.
Well, okay, we just pivoted.
No, I'm just saying like it's like I'm just saying like just because they write a book over it doesn't mean it's like, you get what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying like it's been around for a while. It may be new to like us or you, but it's been out for a while.
Yeah, I just feel like it popped up during the pandemic because I didn't hear this before. You know?
Oh yeah, because they ain't had no choice but
because that's what I'm saying. I feel like this is like a pandemic developed concept because like I'd never heard of this prior to this. Like not in college, not in high school, not like never heard of this.
In town, out of town, it doesn't matter. Just give me new scenery and not like just stuck in the house.
Okay. All right. Nah, we good.
Okay. Yeah. Answers your question?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. All right. Oh, we have a question down here. Did you have one? Yeah. Okay, we're right here.
What's something you learned that forever changed the way you operate?
Dang, what the freak? PhD questions.
You can't love someone that doesn't want to be loved, or you can't help someone that can't help themselves and doesn't want
That's
to be
a fact. You can't love somebody who don't want to be loved.
That's peace.
Okay, let's throw that question back over to you.
There's a lot. You've got to learn to
protect and
prioritize.
Are you trying to annoy me this video? Are you trying to piss me off? Don't like you.
Your own peace and your own well-being before you can give to others. Because there's a phase of my life where all I wanted to do was give, but I couldn't sustain to give because so much was being taken. So that's one thing I learned.
Much is given, much is required.
Thank you. Wait, can we go back a little?
Oh, yeah.
What was his love language?
Right, here we go.
Mine's quality time.
Quality time?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
All right. Okay. We had a question right down here.
What kind of dreams and aspirations do you have for your life?
Dang, all right. What's your 10-year plan?
I like to travel. I've traveled a lot so far, but really, I want to open multiple businesses and like really give back to the community and like the younger kids and stuff and like give them more opportunities.
Okay. That's a good dream.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to throw it back to him?
Yeah, what are your dreams
All
and
right.
aspirations?
My dream and aspiration is to inspire people to become the best version of themselves.
Okay. And how do you plan to do that?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Okay.
That's ultimately the goal. So.
Good. You can always start at like the soup kitchen, girls and boys club, start with young minds.
That's true.
That helps.
Okay. All right, Lala. It's elimination time.
Oh, it's
Who
Lala.
are we popping?
Okay. I don't know.
We're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
We'll let him pop, and then we'll have you pop one.
What?
Oh, Connor. What's his name?
Carlton.
What's his name?
Wait, can I get the ages again?
29.
And can I ask one question too? Before I'm so sorry. I'm turning to my own game show. How do you guys feel about kids?
Okay, let's start right here.
How many?
Kids.
I mean, there's a number to it. I don't have kids, so if you pushing 2 or 3, we got to talk about it. Okay. Do you have kids?
No.
Okay, we good.
All right. Let's go over here.
24. And about
24?
kids, I love kids, but it's more so like my first kid got to be your first kid type shit. Yeah. That's about it.
I love kids.
Oh, and then remind her of your age.
Oh, I'm 28.
But how do you feel about kids?
Oh, I love the kids. I want
You
maybe
want
like
your
2 to
own?
3 in the future. Yeah.
Okay.
And now, do you want kids?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but if it happens, it happens. If
Okay.
it doesn't, it doesn't.
All right. Cool.
Personal reasons, I don't know if I can have kids, but we'll see. Doctors tell me, okay, okay. I basically have a heart problem, so doctors tell me not to because it could be like stress on me, but I just like to know if like, if someone really wants kids, like it would have to be more into like adopting and stuff. And I'm open to that.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, I get why dudes are popping because you know you wanna have kids that you wanna have like your legacy, but I do feel bad because it's like unfortunately people are given the short end that some women are barren, some women, like she said, she has a heart condition that childbearing may
Be too stressful on her.
Yeah, so it's like it's unfortunate, but I'm sure that there's people that I'm sure she wouldn't mind being somebody's stepmother or or like she said adopting. So clearly she wants to have the family thing. It's unfortunate. I just feel bad. That's unfortunate.
Not a lot of men typically go that route though.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's I don't think it's a negative on her. I feel like it's a circumstance you can't control.
It's not a negative.
And at the end of the day, I'm sure there's going to be a man out there that can will value that, because at the end of the day, if I marry you and you can't have kids, or if you having kids is going to be like a high chance you'll die from it, then I feel like it's selfish of me to sacrifice you for a child, like to have a child. It's like at the end of the day, it's like, do you lose the hen for the egg, or do you just keep the hen and just go buy some eggs from the store? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel for her though. I'm sorry that that's your situation. I pray that your situation get better though.
So it's like if you have to be really open also to like having your own kids, if that's like a deal breaker too, but I don't know yet.
I do want my own kids though.
Okay. So we'll just have to see.
Okay, I saw you kind of hesitate a little bit. Was what she stated a deal breaker for you, or something that could be a problem?
Something could be a problem, but I mean, I guess I'll wait and see.
Okay. All right. He's like,
Okay.
Why did we end up popping?
Because he said it could be a problem. So if it is a problem, it can't be a problem right now because we have a way to figure it out. There's in vitro, like I said, adoption. So if it was a problem, you just don't like me as a problem.
No, I get what you're saying, but no, him saying it could be a problem doesn't mean that it's like, the thing is, problems can be solved. It's just at the moment he's not thinking of the solution. He just met you, but he kept his balloon, and even though he said it was a problem, he kept his balloon because it was something he was willing to solve. Just like how you gave all these solutions, it's unfair to say that because you didn't give him time to give those solutions. He just now heard that this was the issue. Mm-hmm. I think that was unfair. I don't think that was a good reason to pop his balloon.
Is this something that like you should be that open to announcing on the forefront when you don't even know if you're gonna actually like date this person?
I feel like
putting your fertility out for the public to know.
I think that is information to share in a dating area, because imagine it's something that's never brung up and they get to a point where he's sitting there, he's like, dude, like, I really want to have a kid. And then she goes, oh, you might have to adopt. And he's like, oh, why? And it's like, I can't have kids.
Well, obviously, like, I'm not saying that not to not tell him. I'm just saying, like, when I'm trying to date somebody, the first thing is I'm not telling them, like, I can't have kids.
Then you're being, that's kind of like being dishonest, because I feel like you should tell them, because it's the same way if I was somebody and I struggled with leukemia, right? And I had came out of remission and I had successfully beat leukemia, but we know that leukemia is something that you don't beat. You just
cancer. It's like
yeah,
a form
you
of cancer.
Yeah, but I'm just calling it what
Yeah.
it is. But it can come back at any time, but you can keep it in remission. If I go on a dating thing and I'm approaching these women, I feel like it would be important for me to inform these women, hey, I suffer from leukemia, by the way. Just because you need to know that, yeah, I may look like how I look and what I say may sound good, but I need you to also understand when you pick me, this is also something that's going to affect me later on.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if you have health conditions in the dating field, I feel like you should still put it out, because again, there are people who are willing to date somebody with health issues.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of people who would. There's people that love people like, oh, I don't care if she's in a wheelchair. Shoot, wheelchair girls, I don't care if her personality good and she's beautiful. I don't care. I'll go through it with you. I'll push you everywhere. Talking too much, but yeah, that's how it goes.
No, I agree.
That's how I would feel like, because if I can't have kids, that would be the problem.
I understand.
But like we can figure it out. But
Yeah. Thank you. All right. Why did we end up popping?
It's the kids. I want a big family, and I'm open to adoption and all that, but like I'm big on having my own kids. I ain't grew up around adopted kids, so like I want to kind of have like that foundation in my family. So it was just kind of that was like my deal breaker. But you beautiful though, you cool.
Thank you.
We could be friends.
Thank you.
For sure.
Right, thank you. And why did we end up popping?
It's the kids too. I definitely want kids. I'm trying to have a little Marcus out here, so. But no, she definitely bad, for sure.
All right, and now why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, you're a baddie in all regards, but I didn't get enough depth from your answers.
It's okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay, Lala. So that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately. Thank you so much for coming on. Hopefully we can find you a match next time.
Thank you.
All
I
right,
like
let's
my
give
time.
let's give it up for her.
Keep working that dress is crazy.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this. What's your name?
Alexis.
Alexis, how old are you?
I'm 28.
28, and what do you do?
I'm a licensed nail technician, so I do nails and feet.
Okay, and what do you look for in a man?
I like tall men, intelligent men. I like men who have ambition, who like to travel. So just I'm looking for a best friend. Okay. So
They don't pop off the
And now,
limb
what do you
no
like to
more,
do for
from what
fun?
I
I
see.
like to travel,
No.
so I like going to the islands. I'm from Jamaica.
They're not popping off the women anymore because I feel like 8 episodes in, everybody has criticized all these contestants from the previous episodes of being super superficial, and just as soon as the girl walk up, pop, 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 pop. Why'd you pop? I ain't feel her vibe. She ain't say nothing. How you vibing with somebody who ain't say nothing? But now I feel like as the show keeps going on, you're gonna get more and more men and women coming on here. Hey, Brian Lawson, thank you for the sub. Who they don't want to receive the same backlash that the other contestants got, so they're trying to it's like when you watch somebody make a mistake and then it's your turn to go, and it's like, okay, he fell in this ditch, I'm not gonna fall in
They're
that ditch.
hesitant.
Yeah, they're playing it safe, which I don't think is genuine, because at the end of the day, if you don't like her, pop it. Just be open to the fact that people can criticize you for why you popped it, you know?
So I like to go back home. I like to go back home often. I like to eat. So I like trying new foods. I like good ambiance. I like elevated experiences. So just some of those things, yeah.
All right. And now, so what are some of your deal breakers when it comes to a man?
Main deal breakers, kids. I don't have any, so I can't really date a man with kids.
Okay.
So unfortunately, that's one of my deal breakers.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop balloon.
Okay.
Let's go on over there and see what's going on.
All right.
All right. If we can have your name and age.
Hello, I'm Prince, and I'm 26.
And Prince, why did we end up popping our balloon?
I got 2 beautiful babies that I'm, very proud of. So.
Oh, okay.
So.
I understand. It's no hate to people with kids. I just feel like I used to do that in the past, and it didn't
Right.
work well for me.
Right.
So I know you're probably a great father, so it's nothing personal.
That
You're
part.
handsome, so yeah.
Appreciate it.
Okay, and now Prince, why did you have your balloon unpopped prior to her stating that the kids were a deal breaker?
To be real, like, I really wanted to hear what she had to say and kind of get an idea of what kind of person she is. You know, I didn't want to be shallow and just pop it because, you know, she may not be normally what I'm into. I kind of wanted to hear her out and see, like, if she had any depth, you know, what she's about.
Right. You see what I just said? That's what it is. Everybody watched the previous episodes. So I'm telling you, like, imagine this, right? If she does Pop the Balloon episode 20, Pop the Balloon episode 20 is going to be full of men or women that don't pop at all for like the smallest things ever. And they're going to be like, oh, well, why did you keep your balloon so far? You know, I just don't believe in the whole ideology of popping on person for XYZ anymore. I feel like it's all about the character deep inside. And I just really wanted to understand, even though on reality, I feel like 90% of these people don't care about nothing that they're talking about. It's just for the camera. Because on the street, if you're saying she's not somebody that I would approach or she's not my type, you would have, on the street, you would have popped your balloon off rip anyway. So it's like, we're just saying what the viewers want to hear. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Are you not into dark skin girls? Like, why did you say that? You said it a little weird. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Nah, it's not. You know, chocolate is beautiful.
Okay.
Don't
It's
do the
more
colors
so
thing
just,
now.
you know, I don't know.
Don't do that.
Just
We
not
all
what I
black.
normally go after.
Okay. I respect it.
And is he your type?
Yeah, he's handsome. Yeah, if he didn't have the 2 kids, I think I would go for him. But yeah, just unfortunately, I just don't
Can't
have
see
any.
the rest
so
of his face, though.
That's just one of the main things for me. But he's handsome. I'll give him a
Appreciate
chance.
you.
Thank you. Okay, so we still do have quite a few unpopped balloons. Did you go ahead and did you have a question to go ahead and ask the guys to help us narrow it down?
Ooh, okay, that's a lot of balloons.
Yes.
Let's see. Maybe one of the questions I would ask is, what are some of the traits that they're looking for in a woman? Like, I'm a very strong woman, so I like to take the lead sometimes, but I like to work with a guy that's, you know, willing to work with my flow. So not necessarily modern, but not super traditional.
I saw that coming.
Now, when you say take the lead, what do you mean by that?
So I want someone that is not afraid to do things that are outside of the box, out of society's norms. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be completely invested in that relationship and them to do the same thing. So, like, I don't want to feel like if we do have kids, I'm the only one doing the child rearing, you know?
Okay.
I want it to be
I get that.
contorted effort, like together.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
So your question was, what do they look for in a woman?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let's start right over here. Your name, age, and the answer to her question.
My name is Preston. I'm 29. And respect.
Respect.
Okay, just
That's
respect.
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 Okay, so you want someone to respect you, you to respect.
That's respect. That's respect.
Shut the freak.
I'm gonna take this. That's respect, Preston. Respect. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this because you've been telling me to be quiet. Respect.
You're about to be on fraud watch,
That's
man.
peace. Okay.
Respect them. So, like, your boundaries?
What are my boundaries?
Yeah, like, you want someone to respect your boundaries or just respect you as a person?
Well, more
in
so,
general?
like, you know, treat someone like you would treat your father. Like,
Okay.
you know, like, as respect.
Okay.
Like, I'm not going to be, like, overbearing, nothing, but, like, if you're going to disrespect I'm not going to disrespect any woman, period.
Okay.
I feel like
But
respect is the most important thing, for
Okay.
sure. Respect.
Yeah, on both ends.
Okay, let's go over to our next guy. If we can have your name and age, and what do you look for in a woman?
Marcus, 29. Somebody who's patient and understanding.
Those are good traits. I think those are amazing to have.
I need those.
Yeah. I'm going to need someone that has a lot of patience. So.
Okay, me too.
Okay, so that's good. I like that. Okay.
Your name, age, and the answer to your question.
How are you doing? I'm Connor. I'm 27.
Okay.
There's a lot that I want in a woman, but one of the main things is vision and the ability to push someone's vision or push your own vision, because it's very easy, just to be lost in the minutia of life. So you got to know where you're going.
Are you looking for a supporting character for your life, like the woman that you're looking for to support your goals and dreams?
Well, in my understanding of relationships, support should be mutual.
Okay.
So if she has her own
Okay.
dreams and I have my own, we're supporting each other.
Okay. Nice. I like that. Okay.
All right, your name, age, and the answer to your question.
My name's
You know, I really liked I like that answer because a lot of people in modern dating, they don't understand it that, like, when you're picking somebody up, you got to realize you're taking on that person's life too. And I don't get how people can come to the conclusion of, hey, I'm taking on your life, but every goal, ambition, and dream that you were doing before you met me
stops here.
It stops here. Now you focus on me. Like I feel like when that mindset or ideology is extremely self-centered.
It's very vain.
Yeah, and I don't get how people can go with that. If your dream is to be a painter and my dream is to be a carpenter, and we get married and we get together, I should naturally help you with your painting dream, as you should naturally help me with my carpenter dream, because at the end of the day, the most important thing is we're making sure that at the end of our lives, we both feel fulfilled. We feel like we don't have any regrets, you know? So I like that answer. That was a good answer.
It's Keyshawn. They call me Key. I'm 26. Honestly, I'm looking for someone that's ambitious, someone that can match my ambition. I'm very ambitious. So I just need you to match that with me. And then also, you have to be kind. And that's not just to me. That's to like anybody. It can be someone on the street. If I see you disrespect them, it's gonna make me uncomfortable. I'm not gonna really ride.
So not the Kanye type of vibe. You want someone that's
no,
okay. I like that.
Definitely, I'm big on respect. Yes.
I love that. Okay, nice. Me too.
All right, we'll be back for you.
Yeah, we'll be back.
All right, your name, age, and the answer to her question.
Hi, I'm Styles. I'm 33, and what am I looking for in a woman?
Styles is smooth,
someone that
man.
is willing to grow beyond just what they're.
I say he's smooth,
with,
not slick.
Into some new realms, because where I am now is not where I plan on stopping, and I need that person to come with me and be like, yeah, I'm meeting you here, but we elevating.
Okay. All right, I'm a little iffy on that, but okay.
Why are we iffy?
I'm just a little iffy because, potential is something that I used to date before, and I'm very big on making sure that they're, of course you want to build, but a lot of the times I was dating men that were in that potential stage, and they couldn't seem to get out of it. So that's my only thing, but I'm not going to, I didn't want to judge him, but that was my only thing, yeah.
How do you feel about that? That whole... I feel like at the end of the day, with my understanding in life is that we never stop growing, whether it be mentally or whatever. So to say like, at the end of the day, everybody's going to continually grow potentially,
It's, I get it from both ends, but I just think it's kind of frustrating because a lot of times people don't give each other grace when it comes to certain things in life. Like a lot of times it feels like most women want a man that's already well established, already well around, like well-rounded in himself.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a Lego set. You go and get a box of Legos and you have to complete the set. If you miss one piece, like that's it. There's no excuse. Like the set is not complete.
Mm-hmm.
So because you're not coming with a set of amount of potential already completed, you're an incomplete set. I can't rock with that. I don't like that way of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
People's potential is not, their worth and their value shouldn't be based off of their potential, the things they could be doing but they're not doing.
Right.
Because potential that comes with time, that comes with growth, that comes with maturity.
Right.
And sometimes it's not in our own time, and sometimes that's in God's timing. You might see, like for example, you push me to draw all the time, and you see potential in it, but I might not be in that timing or that space to draw the way that you think I can draw.
Right.
It's just
Right. I like that. I like that because just because we see the potential in people doesn't mean that they're
worthless or useless.
Okay. No, I like that. That was a good explanation. I like that.
Why we end up popping?
The honest reason is because I don't want somebody that's scared of my potential.
Yeah.
I want somebody that's gonna meet me here and they see what I can do and they're excited for that with me. And if they're not ready for that, then they're honest with themselves.
I understand. I respect it.
Cool. Thank you. All right, your name, age, and what do you look for in a woman?
Yeah, my name is Henri. I'm 24. What I look for in a woman is emotionally mature and passionate. Just like whatever, like her main ambition is, like she shows that passion as much as I show the passion for like just life and just also gratitude. Yeah. So.
I do have a question because you're like 4 years younger than me. Yeah. Have you dated women outside of like that bracket? Like, have you talked to someone older?
I have, yeah.
And has been a good thing for you, easy thing for you dating older women?
You know,
I'm not older, but I'm 4 years older. You're like a baby to me. You're younger than my little friend.
I get that a lot.
Stop. I can't stand that. Oh, how old are you? Oh, I'm 26. Oh, you're a baby. Bro, how old are you? 29. Get the freak out of my face, bro. Get out of my face. Or when you first hit 18 and they be like, oh, how old are you? Oh, I'm 18. Oh, you're a baby. How old are you? 20. Bro,
bro, we babies together.
Come on now.
Nah, I get you because I hate it when people be trying to like little bro you. It's like, bro, like you 27? Yeah, I'm 28, bro. Like you my little one. But we work the same job. We at the same point in life with the same job. Only difference is you've been here a year longer than me. You're not gonna little bro me. We on the same status right now. Like I get it.
We was in Pampers at the same time.
Yeah, we was in preschool together.
Where, age is just a number when when you especially when you're around my age or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it was cool, whatever. It was cool. It's just, I feel like older women could be a bit controlling because it just feel like I'm older, so I know better, But other than that, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely an adventure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Have you dated younger?
No, I typically do not date younger. My youngest brother is like 25, so anything younger than that, I get a little weary. I get a little scared. Okay. So I do like older men, but I'm open, if he's mature enough, and I think that's something that I could do if you don't have no kids. So, that's
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over here. Your name, age, and what do you look for in a woman?
I'm Isaac. I'm 28. I'm looking for a godly woman, a woman that loves going to the gym, a woman that's self-aware, knows how to hold herself accountable. Someone who's committed to becoming the best version of themselves. So.
I like that. No notes.
Unfortunately, he gonna be in this dating market for a long time because accountability is one of the things that is the hardest thing to find in this world.
Men and women have a hard time taking accountability.
Exactly. Accountability is by far like the bane of our existence for some reason.
You know what I had to learn? Like being married, accountability don't make you like weak. It don't make you a sucker. It don't make you a punk when you take accountability for your actions when you do something wrong. It's just accountability is self-awareness of the things that you're doing.
Right.
Sometimes you can do things unintentionally and it can be a negative or a positive thing, but it can affect how you go on your day-to-day in your relationship or with people in general. And if somebody brings it up to your attention, like, hey, you do this a lot, self-reflect and take accountability for it. Okay, now I see where you're coming from. I'll make sure that I won't do something like that again when we have an argument, because if you can't take accountability for your actions, you're gonna keep doing it regardless.
Right. I just feel like people struggle with accountability because I feel like growing up in generations, our parents play a big part of it because parents don't take accountability for the impacts that they have on their children because their parents never took accountability for the impact on them.
Yep.
And so I feel like with generations coming, accountability will become more common if we have to break that cycle and start pushing it for ourselves. You get me? We got to be the ones that say, sometimes, hey, now that I see it from your perspective, that did look kind of mean. Now that I see it from your perspective, yeah, I did mess up. And it's just because empathy is going to develop with that and being able to put yourself in the place of the person that you're interacting with. So I agree with that 100%.
And just real quick, you can't bully people into taking accountability.
Right.
You can't.
Yeah, they have to willingly do that.
Yeah, you call something out, bro, I don't see what you're talking about. It is what it is. All right, you'll learn. You'll see eventually.
You'll learn eventually, because if one person call it out, 9 times out of 10, you're going to find out somebody else is going to call it out too.
And it's going to feel different.
And everybody can't be crazy,
All right. Okay, so let me go ahead and have you eliminate one of the guys based off of what you've heard, and then we're going to go over to some of those pop balloons.
Okay. I got to pick?
Yes. Go
okay.
it.
All right. I'm sorry.
Made you walk all the way back here.
Only because of the age. I'm so sorry, my love.
Okay, so it's because of the age?
Just because of the age.
Okay.
Apart from that, I probably would have given him a chance, but I'm at a stage now where I do need someone around my age.
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
That's the only.
So let's backtrack over here.
Let's backtrack.
If we can have your name, age, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Rico. I'm 24, and it's kind of like the age thing. Just listen to how you talk. Like, I take lead. Okay. I'm big on wordplay. Like, as a woman, I feel like if you know your role and trust your man leadership.
25?
I like how he say 4.
Oh, 25?
He's a 4.
24.
If you wouldn't worry about taking no lead.
Yeah.
So it's an older woman thing. Okay. So I kind of understand.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, everything is different for everybody. So I understand that that's a little bit intimidating for men, having a strong personality, but I don't plan on dying.
It's not
that
intimidating. It's just,
okay.
It's all about knowing your role as a man. I know my role as a man. I'm not intimidated by no woman, but she just got to know her role. If you the woman, you the woman.
Okay.
He's spitting.
He's spitting, but he gonna piss a lot of women off. Cause a lot of I don't know why a lot of women nowadays don't like the concept of, hey, you're a woman, be a woman. Hey, you're a man, let me be a man.
I think it's because a lot of times women are they put themselves in very compromising positions where they feel like they have to play the role as the man and the woman. Looking back at like single mothers, they have to play both roles.
Yeah. It's taught. Yeah.
A lot of it is taught, and a lot of it is just enabled because a lot of times women will get into relationships with men, and if it don't look straight, if it don't act straight, it's not in their liking. So oftentimes a lot of women will barge their way into the relationship and just take full reins, take lead. Won't let their men speak, won't let their men have an opinion, won't let their men do anything. And a lot of times in modern society, it just looks like a lot of women are leading the men, and the men are just taking background character and just not letting it happen, but it kind of feels like there's no in and out to it.
Yeah, one thing I think people need to learn for a man to go to work where he has to basically follow the instruction or follow the demands of another person, and then come back to his castle or his kingdom or his house, and have to bend the knee and submit to his woman. I don't think people understand that men, we naturally have this innate dormant thing in us that every man, no matter how nerdy, scrawny, whatever, has the ability to want to be in charge or lead something. Right. It's in us. That's how we survived in evolution up to this point. Right. We're conquerors by nature. Right. So to have to bend the knee in public and then come home and bend the knee, that psychology of that man is gonna break. Oh, yeah. You're breaking that man because now he's doing something that is not in his genetic code, which is to just sit there and be submissive. So that's why I get it when men come in there and say, I can't submit to my women. I can't submit to my women. I get that ideology because I get it. It's not what we're made to do. But I also understand that with wisdom, they say wisdom is knowing when to say and what to say, but also knowing when not to say anything. And so when relationships come into play, you have to know when is it time to be macho, I'm the big dog of the house, and when it's time to be okay, I can still be a ruler, but great rulers listen. Yeah. Why are you complaining, people who are under my leadership? Let me hear the public. Let me hear my household. What is your concern with how things are going? So listening to your spouse and hearing their requests and demands, or listening to your children, hearing their requests and demands, it doesn't mean you're no longer the head honcho. It means that you're being an attentive leader to your household.
I can respect it.
Thank you.
All right, let's go over here. So why did we end up popping our balloon?
My name's Keyshawn. They call me Key. I'm 26. I popped my balloon because I was thinking really hard about it. You said potential. And for me, I got it out the mud. And it was a point where I didn't, have no potential if you saw it on paper. So for me, it's like, if you would have met me a few years ago and we was a little bit younger, that mean you wouldn't mess with me. So that's why
I probably wouldn't. I'm sorry.
No,
you have great teeth, by the way. I'm going to
Thank you so much.
compliment
Thank
you
you
on
so
that.
much.
But
I appreciate that.
yeah, I think potential is a very tricky thing. Some people don't get out of that. So it's hard to give someone a chance because you could believe in them, but if they don't believe in themselves, you're stuck with years and years.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So I'm kind of past
Some people
that
get
potential
comfortable in
stage.
that.
No, definitely.
Yeah, that's
Some people get comfortable saying, I have potential, just wait on me. I have potential. This
Right.
album gonna drop, just wait on me. But you ain't been to none of your studio sessions.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I don't see you utilizing the potential, then it's wasted.
Yeah.
And the more time I allow you to waste your potential because I'm waiting on you to do something, I'm also wasting myself. So I get it. I get it.
For someone more just established.
Yeah, and I
but
understand
respect
that.
it.
I understand that. But for me, it was just like, let's say if I'm talking to somebody and I just feel like they could be better, I always want to better people and inspire them to be better. And what if I'm having a bad day? What if I'm having a bad week? And it depends on how you're going to fall back behind me. And that's what I was thinking about too. So potential is definitely something to pay attention to, and I understand your side with you can't just sit there being with somebody and I'm gonna be a rapper in 10 years. Just trust me, I got a couple more albums out.
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta, so that's the theme.
Exactly. But at the same time, I feel like if you're with someone that you really trust and you can communicate with, you should be able to communicate with them and tell them like, hey, like it's not really working out. Like fall back behind them and be able to push them forward rather than just being like, hey, you ain't got no potential. I'm out.
I understand. Yeah, I respect it.
All right. Why did we end up popping our balloon?
Mine essentially similar to them. You said like the potential thing, but what stands out to me is like, especially running a business full time. I'm humble and grateful. It's doing pretty well, but I know that at any given moment everything can go to crap. So if I'm with a woman who's like, oh, I'm with you because you've realized your potential. What if everything goes to crap? Are you gonna be able to build me back up? Are you gonna be able to pull me up, saying, you got this. Look what all you did. So that's kind of what I think about.
I am not a ride or die. So.
Whoa. Look at their face. Look at their face. Yo. Whoa.
Selma
look
is
at
offended.
Look at Arlette's face. Because Arlette's married. Arlette is married.
Yeah, she is.
So to say I am not a ride or die, that is a dangerous statement.
It just depends on like how you look at the term ride or die. And typically when you think of ride or die, what stands out?
Ride
to
or
you?
die to me means that when we up, we up. And if something go wrong and we down, then you know what? We picking each other back up. It's till death do us part, meaning that I'm willing to die for you. You're willing to die for me. The meaning that if I'm willing to die for you, that means if I see you in the mud off of your bad decisions, I'm going to be the one that slap the mud off. Hey, get up, shake it off. Let's go. We got the next step to go to.
Right.
That's a ride or die. That's how I view ride or die. Now, how she views ride or die, I don't know. But either way, you're building a relationship. So to say I'm not a ride or die, well, even if we change the term of it, I'm not a when we up and when we're down. Like that, that just sounds, that's a red flag.
I think of ride or die in two aspects. The same way that you think about it, that's one. And I also view ride or die as because I grew up around family members that were ride or die women, especially in the hood and stuff like that. Like they down for whatever, no matter what you doing. And I feel like seeing that, it felt like it was a way of enabling their men, allowing them to do whatever they want because they were ride or die, but they weren't going to their men actively saying like, hey, we need to try something different because this is not working. I can't ride with you when you're doing X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, 3, and it's not bettering you and it's not bettering us as a unit. It's hurting you and it's hurting us type stuff. Like that's what I think of. That's the negative of what I think about ride or die.
Yeah, I feel like I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the difference. I think ride or die is through hell or hot water, we rising together.
Right.
And what you described, I don't think that's ride or die. I feel like that is like, I think that's like, I don't want to say like blind submission. It's like,
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, that sounds like a blind submission. It sounds like as long as you happy, as long as you like it, I love it. That's what that sounds like.
Yeah, because often it'd be like, man, like, oh well, I'm about to go do this, and this. You gonna ride with me? Like if I get locked up, you still gonna ride with me? If I do it and he come out of jail, he do it again and do it again and do it again.
Yeah, that's like ride or die, and then that's just like some like cult like Bonnie and Clyde like because they were ride or die for sure, but they was ride or die for the wrong reasons. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I get I get that. I get it.
You know what I'm saying? I know that's what a lot of men want, you know. And that's not to say that if I'm with someone and they fall on hard times that I'm not a ride or die. No. Yeah. So it's not to the point like if I'm with someone and they're falling on hard times, I'm gonna leave them. But at the same time, that if you're a man, there has to be ambition there. And I've just met too many men that have not. They need to be able to be self-sufficient and self-starters. I'm self-sufficient. I'm a self-starter, so that's what I look for. But I respect it. Yeah.
There's not people. The thing is, people don't realize nothing that you do in life is self-started. Like, I get it. Like, oh, I started I started my own business. Cool. But one, what helped you get the idea? What is your inspiration for it? Who helped you get to this point? Like, no matter what, you're not a self-starter. The only way I can see you're a self-starter is if you woke up stranded on an abandoned island and you built all your huts, you caught all your food, you established all your crops, and then all of a sudden people come and discover your island and realize what you've done, and they're like, oh, this is amazing. And then they invest into you. That's like, okay, you got it out. You did it yourself for sure. Yeah. But we're in a point in history now. Everything you do and work on or built with is not self-started. You're getting resources. Yeah, you're getting it from something. You're building it. You know, even your own ideas nowadays. People go, oh, I want to start my own business. But for some reason, people forget that your idea of your business is 9 times out of 10 going to be based off of a business that you've seen.
Yes.
Oh, I want to open my own fish market. You want to open a fish market because you enjoy fishing.
Bass Bros.
Yeah. Okay, fish market. How are you going to structure your fish market? You're going to most likely look at somebody else's fish market and be like, oh, I like how that's going. You get what I'm saying?
Thank you. You have nice teeth too.
Thank you. Okay, why did we end up popping our balloon?
I forgot. Is your name Erica?
Alexis.
See,
do I look like an Erica?
You do.
Oh, okay.
I can't be that interested because I forgot your name. So.
Oh, okay.
When she was walking, I was like, that's Erica. But it's Alexis.
It's Alexis.
I apologize. Yeah, that's what I
can't remember her name. He didn't have to do her like
that. That's a cold.
He didn't have to do her like that.
Dang, I didn't even remember your name, so I must not be interested in you. It's crazy.
I'm offended by that. I'm offended by that because you didn't remember my name.
Say that, bro.
You didn't remember my name when we started talking. You was like,
"Oh, I am guilty."
I was hot, bro.
I am guilty.
I was hot.
I am guilty.
I've seen you before, but
I am guilty.
I said, "Well, I know your name."
Little backstory. We had met each other and talked to each other in high school. A year later, when we went to college, we got the same college class. I had already been a year at this college, so I basically, plus my siblings and my family all went to that college. So I had essentially knew like majority of the people on the college. And so I walked in, I was dapping everybody up. What's up, man? Hey, how you doing? Giving girls hugs. Hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. It's good to see you this year. She was standing there. Even though I went to high school with her my whole senior year, she was standing there and I saw her. And I knew her from something. I just didn't remember what I knew her from. And so you know how like you don't want to be like, oh, how you doing? Like, because you know him, but you don't think you know him like that. So instead, I just kind of hit her with the like, how you doing? Like, she was pissed, bro. She was pissed. I love you though. I know your name now.
Interesting.
Okay, so you said you're not interested in what you've been hearing.
If I remember her name, though, that's not. So.
I understand.
Okay. I thought I heard Erica.
The feeling is mutual. I really don't date men with jewelry on their teeth. That's usually something that we do, but I get it. I understand. You know.
Absolutely.
Your preference.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Preston. I'm 29. I ended up popping the balloon because ride or die doesn't mean if you don't have bad times, you don't have potential. Ride or die means that if you go to hit the fan, you got me. You're going to ride until the wheels fall off because marriage is about a covenant where we're together no matter what. So like saying that you're not a ride or die, that means you just going, if I don't have it, you go to the next person that got it. So
Well, that's a shame. I was really interested in you, and it's a shame that you think that, you know. Again, personally, of course, we're not at marriage level yet. That's completely something different.
You're missing the point. You're missing the point. The whole reason that these men are here is because they're trying to find their partner that they love. So if he's saying, I'm looking at you now, but what I see now as we get to the friend and dating stage, I hope to see the key qualities that show that your potential that we can actually get married. If he's saying you not being a ride or die is going to be something that you need to be to get married, there's no point in us pursuing to even start a relationship, because you're not showing me the potential of the relationship even as we're getting to this phase. You're not understanding what he's getting at. So it's like to say, oh, but we not married yet. Well, it's not our objective to get to that point. But then again, at the start of when she came out, she said, I want a best friend. So I don't know. So how do you feel?
I know I agree with everything that you're saying a lot, but I feel like a lot of times people claim that they date to potentially get married, but I feel like it's always one-sided. Like one person is always dating to potentially get married, but the other person is just dating just to date. And that's why she said we're not at the marriage state yet. Like,
yeah, I get it.
I don't plan on leaving anybody just because they're falling on hard times. But again, as a woman, I have to secure myself and my future. So it is important that the person that I'm with is able to self-start and be self-sufficient. And I'm looking for leadership qualities. So that's why.
What's ride or die to you? What's ride or die?
Ride or die always has a negative connotation to me. I feel like it's some Bonnie and Clyde thing, and I feel like, you know, I want to be able to be in a position where if my man is doing something wrong, I'll be like, yo, this is self-destructive, and he can listen to that and respect me for it. So that's why I personally connect ride or die to a negative connotation. So people say, you're ride or die? Absolutely not.
But can you say that's the incorrect ideology of that?
I don't think so, because everyone's perspective is different. So just how you think ride or die doesn't mean what it means. I think it means something different.
I agree.
So it's a shame. I thought we would match, but you know, it's okay.
I agree. We live in a world of generalities. So I mean, the majority of rules. Ride or die means no matter what happens, I got your back.
Well, yeah, that's a man's perspective, and I respect.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
whoa,
whoa!
I want a whoa too.
Whoa! Go ahead.
Whoa.
That's not no. That is not a men's perspective. Don't do that. Don't say that all men think this, because all men don't think it. That's literally what ride or die means.
Look it up.
That's literally what ride or die means.
What does the robot say?
And it's a ride or die is a colloquial expression indicating extreme loyalty or to someone or something. A person, usually a woman, that is willing to do anything for their partner, friend, or family, even in the face of danger. That's a ride or die. That don't mean that you're just like, that's not a man concept.
Why is ride or die toxic?
Ride or die a ride or die partner will watch, participate in, or appease a partner even if the behavior is reckless, dangerous, abusive, or toxic. That's just Stockholm syndrome, bro. That's not because the relationship is based on a ride or die is forever. Is the codependent partner will stay longer than they should or sacrifice their own wants to keep and needs to keep that peace.
That's what
she's basing it.
Yeah. So remember, I was telling you about the ride or die, the hood version of ride or die. That's what I think about when I hear ride or die. But I feel like it depends on the person too, because if that person is giving off those types of vibes, then yeah, you being a ride or die to this person is gonna come with a lot. Versus somebody that you actively see is, in positive light, has good mannerism, all this other kind of stuff, carries himself very well. When they fall on hard times, they won't look like that toxic ride or die.
And the sad part is, the part that's upsetting me about it. Don't sit there and label, oh, this is a man concept.
It's not.
No, I've heard plenty of women say they want a ride or die dude.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I hate when we do that. He just said generally the definition of it. Yeah. He's speaking as a whole. Don't label it, oh, that's just a man's way of thinking. Don't do that.
Yeah. But I'm a woman and we think of it something differently. So
security is right.
Do you think of it something different than what the general definition is?
No.
That's a false statement. You're lying.
More security, perfect.
It's just more so like this man's going to do whatever and I'm going to stand by his side, and that's not how I operate my life. I want to be able to have my partner respect, what I feel is going on. So if we're at a situation where I feel like he's taken out of control.
Ride or die doesn't mean you're a slave, bruh.
That sounds like
So
codependency and incompetence.
means like you could do whatever, cheat, and I'm going to just stick beside you because you're my man.
That's different. That's not, we talking about ride or die. That's different. That's way different, right?
That's a man's perspective.
No, that's not. You're listening to a man tell you that's not our perspective, and then you're going, that's a man's perspective. The men are telling you that's not what ride or die means, and you're going, yeah, ride or die means all these bad things. And they're going, no, it doesn't. And you're going, that's the man's perspective. But you're telling men their perspective, and they're telling you, I'm in mental gymnastics, bro. Like,
I would say,
you can't get mad at that.
Yeah.
Based off of what you're saying, I feel like you have the potential to be a ride or die, but you don't want to do it for the wrong person. So that's what you're afraid of. You're not afraid of ride or die. You're afraid of ride or die for the wrong man.
I'll take
that's
that.
valid. That's valid.
I'll take that, I guess.
He took the word right. He took the word right in my mouth.
I want to hear what he has to say because he was on.
That's what I'm going to say. Like, he literally took the words out of my mouth. I think you might be putting the ideology of it together different, because obviously somebody cheat, that's different.
Okay.
But ride or die is more of like, if like you lose your legs, baby, I got your back. Like, you feel me? Like,
how many men stay with women that lose their legs?
I mean, if my wife did that, I'll be with her. I don't care what happens to her.
okay, how many men stay with women? How many men stay with women? Who initiates divorce? Men or women? Oh, 2/3. How many men will stay with the women? How many men will stay with this? Shut up.
Hey, man.
No, man, I'm tired of stupidity, bro. Who initiates 90% of divorces? Wives. Whether accepted or not, this is one fact that cannot be disputed. And that is that women, let's highlight it, women initiate divorce more often than men on average. So it doesn't sound like men are leaving women.
Sound like women are leaving men.
Y'all just be saying, y'all say what y'all hear on.
And that's one marriage. Because a lot of women get married multiple times nowadays.
Yes. Yes. And let's talk about it. I can understand some of these. I will say this, to be fair. Some of these women are getting divorces for the right reason.
Right.
Right? But there have been more occasions of I'm hearing of a dude that has let his girlfriend cheat and he stayed with her because he's like, we can work past this. I've heard that from more men than I've heard from women nowadays. Now, back in the 90s, early 2000s, because I grew up with a hair salon mom, and I heard all the stories of women. Shoot, I was like, dang, like men is dogs, like we some horrible things. But then as I got in the workforce and I started working around adult men who were married, men who were in a relationship, and I listened to some of the stuff, I'm like, bro, women, y'all are some creatures, bro. Like some of the stuff I didn't heard that dudes have put up with their girls. I'll be looking like, if my wife ever did that to me, like I'm two-stepping out the spot. But now we know statistically wise, men are more loyal than women. They're staying longer.
It sounds good.
I'm being real.
It sounds good. It's in theory, it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I said. I felt like we would have been a good match, but you popped, so I had to, I gotta respect it. It's okay. I want to hear from him though.
All right, bet. I might get another question later on.
All right, let's go over here. She wanted to hear from you. It sounded like
your perspective.
Rico.
On that whole topic.
Yeah, what you were.
I respect it because at the end of the day, like you was blunt with your words. You said from my perspective, this is what I think it means. And at the end of the day, I can't change that. You got the reason why you feel like that based off your past relationships or whatever the case may be. So I just pray God helpfully put somebody in your life that meets those standards. Ain't nothing wrong with having those because we live in a tough world now. Like you don't know what you bargain with. but they all come within.
Yes.
You just got to pay more attention to
I
yourself.
appreciate that, and I wish the
what
same
you
for
want.
you too. So
God
thank you for
bless.
seeing it from.
Rico, a good dude. That's a good dude. That's a good dude.
Very wise and mature.
And he only 24.
Yeah.
That's a good dude. But he did say he grew up in a big family. So that's that family, that's that home training. Cause I respect that. I respect it.
My legs.
Let's go on over here. We did get a pop balloon.
And
Why
we
did
were
we end
matching.
up popping?
We are. For me, it was the ride or die comment.
Okay.
What makes you think that a man isn't going to listen to you in a ride or die situation?
I don't know. I think it's based off of past experiences. Of course, I don't want to project that onto a new perspective.
You already projected it.
But it's something that I do keep in the back of my mind, when I am dating and meeting people. So buzzwords like ride or die, other buzzwords of submissive, some people use it out of context and it's not under the covenant of God. You know what I'm saying? So people are asking for submissive women, but you're not a leader. What am I submitting to? We're not both submitting
Not
under
letting
God.
men lead.
So
You just said you want submissive women, but you're not a leader. But then you just told all these men
that you're a leader.
And then you just told all these men that if we ever get to a point where we need to be ride or dies, which is AKA
Loyal.
you're going to have to be loyal and submit to what's happening in the scenario. You just said, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
So you're saying you want men to be leaders, but then you just pointed out two things that you do, which would strip leadership away from men.
Which is it's very redundant because a lot of women say like, I want a man that can lead, I want a man that can provide, but women don't let men do that. They don't let men do that.
Y'all realize that if y'all want a man to lead, that means you're gonna have to follow. Like y'all want men to lead, but y'all do not like the concept of following.
In simple terms, when it's time for you to line up to go to recess, who lines up at the door first? You or your man? Your man is going to line up first and you follow.
Right.
Let him lead.
Let him lead. Just like they say, when you enter, when you're going to enter your house at night, who's the first person that should walk into the room or walk through the door?
The man's.
It's your man, because you're coming in at night. At the end of the day, if a robber's there and he has a weapon or something, the man walks through the door. If the man gets shot, bow. Guess what? Your man took the bullet. Get out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't open the door and be like, go in here, babe, and you don't know if the area is secure or not, because now your wife gets shot. Bow. Well, guess what? You're supposed to be the protector. So now you got to go into fight mode, because if you run away, you're a coward. But if you stand your ground, this is my wife, I got to defend her, y'all both dead.
So for me, ride or die does have that negative connotation. And I'm not looking to be in a whirlwind thing. Healthy love is boring. Healthy love is safe. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to feel like, oh my God, what is he going to do today? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for that security, that safety net, that blanket. And ride or die doesn't give me that, personally.
I respect that. You're beautiful, though.
Thank you. I thought we had a little matching situation going on, but I wish you the best.
Me too.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's go back over here. So, does look like that is all of our balloons popped.
Yes, it was a pleasure.
Yeah. Well, guys, let's go ahead and give it up for her. I'm gonna take this. Thank you.
What'd you say?
I liked her.
Yeah, she was cool. It's just
okay. Let's go ahead and bring out our.
It seems like she's getting a lot of her views and perspectives of relationships. Like she getting it from like the shade room or something. Like it's not like you're not. It doesn't seem like she's in a company of women who have successful relationships, because basic things of like you like the way things sound. Like I want a man that's a leader, but then I want you to lead me, but I'm a free spirit. You can't have that.
Another thing too is that people often say like, I'm not trying to put my own like experiences on another person, or I'm not trying.
And then they bring
yeah, and it's hard for people not to do it, because like she said, as soon as she hears like a word that's triggering, all of the things in the back of her mind come to the front. Like,
yeah,
nope, I've dealt with this before. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. So for you to sit there and say, I'm not trying to project it, but then you just projected it.
Yeah, that's a hard thing for people not to do. That takes a lot of like self-training.
Yeah, that's self-control for sure.
Yeah.
Our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Ivory.
Oh, it's the chick from the Terrence episode.
Contestant number 1.
Yeah,
she was 2.
Yeah, she was solid. If Terrence didn't get the other girl, for sure, she would have been a good choice.
Ivory, how old are you?
Yes, I'm 24.
24, and what do you do?
So my 9 to 5, I am a direct caregiver, but other than that, my passions, I'm a creative artist. I'm a poet, model. I make music. I do anything I want to do.
And
actress, yeah.
And what do you look for in a man?
Oh, an intentional man first, a man that knows what he wants and pursues that with conviction. Somebody that I could build and grow with. Someone I could be a best friend with. I'm a big ass kid, so someone I could be goofy with. Yeah.
All right. And what do you like to do for fun?
Ooh, a little bit of I am a poet, so I love going to open mics. I love creating art in any form of way. I love dancing. I like to hike. I love nature. So really anything out with nature, that's kind of fun to me.
All right, cool. Okay. And now, so what are some of your deal breakers when it comes to men?
Ooh, a deal breaker. I wasn't prepared for that one. What's a deal breaker? I don't too much care for a man that is not emotionally intelligent or doesn't like to express his emotions or doesn't know how to.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do that.
All right.
I can't do that.
Cool.
Because I'm talkative.
Okay, so no balloons have been popped yet, Miss Ivory.
That's pressure.
Okay, so for the first round,
yes.
I know it's a little tough, but I'm gonna have you pop 2 guys' balloons strictly off of your attraction. I know. So anyone who's not your type, I'm gonna go ahead and have you pop 2 of them. So I'm always taking yours. I'm so sorry. There you go. And then go ahead and pop those 2.
So me, it's like I don't really have types.
Okay. But based off of what you're seeing, who are you feeling the least?
Ma'am. I love you as a person. Your personality is great. If I was the cameraman right now, I would be fighting you off set because
she keep getting out of
you
frame.
keep going out of the frame of the shot and you're exposing the background. And when that happens, people blame the camera guy for why did you get that? Why are you showing the background? You're gonna make his job difficult. I need you to stand in the camera shot. Okay? I'm angry for the camera guy right now. Get your butt closer because I just saw the background of the studio and it's some wood flooring. I shouldn't see that right now. You stay in camera, please. Thank you.
I guess we should say then.
Oh shit!
You about to fall out
Y'all
of the
look
screen?
nice. Y'all look nice. Let me go with you. You look good though.
And then one more.
Okay, I'm gonna go with you too, my love.
Okay, so why did we end up popping our first one here?
I don't know. They look nice.
Ma'am.
In her defense, the last episode she did, she was behind a curtain.
Okay.
So I can only imagine all that moving around she was doing.
She gotta have like ADHD or something.
We're not gonna do that.
Well, I'm not in a negative way. Like she can't. She's one of those people that when they talk, they have to move around. Like I feel like
we're not doing
that. But ma'am, you're off the camera. Please.
Yeah, she's out.
I don't want to be. I don't know, but let's see.
You all over the place. Look, bring your tail over here. Thank you.
She's just excited.
Yeah, she is.
Probably would say like, I don't know. You look a little older for me. I like older men, but you do look a little older. That would be why, with the lineup I have here.
Okay. And now if we can have your name and age.
My name is Preston. I'm 29.
Ooh, that voice. Okay, you're 29.
And now Preston,
nice to meet you.
What do you do?
I own a marketing and sales company, about 40, 50 people, expanding 3 times, and I also wrote a book.
It's because he sounds so loud and overbearing. It's because she keeps pushing the mic. He has a very echoey type of voice. So when she's pushing it in, it's amplifying. If she pulled the mic back a little bit, his voice wouldn't be so overbearing.
Well, he said he has a raspy voice, so that's just part
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. If Arlette would pull the mic back a little bit, his voice is loud enough to project without it. But she's like pushing it really close. So that's why when he talks, all the contestants are like overwhelmed because it's like you're amplifying them.
Yeah. Very cool. And now, why did you leave your balloon unpopped for Ivory?
She's attractive. I like the personality. Smiles a lot. That's kind of the main thing. We can get to more other questions, but very vibrant. That's fun. Vibrant people are always fun to be around. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Marcus, 29.
Okay. And Marcus, why did you leave your balloon unpopped?
It's just somebody I would approach out in real life, so I would look twice.
Okay. All right. So why did we end up popping his balloon?
I think it's just the hair for me. Okay. Nothing's wrong with your hair. I'm just not used to being with men that got
what you used
the
to
hair texture. I don't know. I've never had a man. I've used to, dark skinned man, brown skinned man. Really, just all.
Okay, we doing that today.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're not doing that. But I'm being specific off of just looks.
Nah, respect. Okay.
Yeah.
That's love.
Okay.
So you're saying his hair is like more like mixed?
Yeah,
people?
that's better. Thank you. Maybe I'm trying to be too nice. I'm not trying to. But yeah, I'm not. I haven't been with a mixed man. So yeah.
Yeah, get a taste of it, but it's all good.
Yeah, I like.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I feel like she's. We got to remember that she had to pop somebody. So I feel like she probably doesn't care about it being him being mixed. I feel like she's just, when you're asking somebody, give us a reason why you did it, and it's like you really didn't have a reason to do it. You just did it because they told you to. You just say whatever is convenient.
Yeah, but it's better than the I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Arlette gotta pry it out of you. Like,
yeah,
well, what is it?
I would hate for her to receive backlash because of people being like, oh, she's a colorist or she don't like mixed people or whatever. It's just she had to say something. Like she has to say something. Yeah. So she's just saying whatever she can.
Mixed gems, though.
Puerto Rican and black.
Okay. Yeah.
Spin back.
Yeah. Hold on.
Right, thank you. Okay, so Ivory, did you have a question to go ahead and ask the guys to help you narrow it down?
Yes.
Ma'am.
So, what does being?
Ma'am, can you not? Can we? If I was the cameraman, I'm going. You here? Get here! Stop it!
Okay. One suggestion. Put a balloon marker on the floor so they know where they need to stand at all times when they're at the front of the line. And maybe, you know how when you be going to like them little amusement parks with the kids and stuff and they be having like, oh, follow Mickey's face.
Yeah.
Do a trail of balloons going across.
Yeah, like stand here.
Yes.
Because she about to fly off the screen. Shorty, go next to Arlette, please.
Intentional.
Yeah, just boop. I'm telling the cameraman, I'm fuming, bruh.
Let's go over here. If we can have your name and age and the answer to her question.
How you doing? I'm Connor. I'm 27.
Nice to meet
And
you.
intentionality within life really means having a purpose and a vision, and then being able to map how your actions now leads directly to that vision. That's what intentionality is.
Yes, I like that. That was a nice one. Let's see what you got.
Your name, age, and the answer to her question.
My name is Keyshawn. They call me Key. Honestly, I would say intentionality is like just being in tune with your own emotions, being in tune with the people around you, and just paying attention to the emotion, the vibe, and the energy. Because I'm a big energy person. So, and like he said, it's just being more direct with your I would just say being more direct with your motives and what you want to do in life and stuff like that. That's my thing with intentionality.
Okay.
Your
Rico!
name, age, and the answer to her question.
Rico, I'm 24. And the answer to your question, I think intentionality is within, with self. Like he said, finding a purpose, looking up to a higher power, and kind of just being self-aware. In my case.
I like it, Rico, but I feel like this is gonna hurt you. So I'm gonna say this: even if the guy said something that is similar to what you're gonna say, bro, just say it. Just say it because you still want to give people the perception that this is still your own unique thought process, even if it sounds similar to somebody else. Because when you say stuff like, "Oh, what he said, or I'm gonna piggyback off of what he said.
It's like a lazy response.
Yeah, it seems like you're not thinking of it yourself, even though that could be your genuine response.
Okay. All right, your name and age and the answer to your question.
My name's Prince. I'm 26. I believe being intentional is like moving with a purpose and like paying attention. So for instance, like if I know that she's into music, you know, me paying attention to who her favorite artist is, and if that artist is in a city, you know, taking her to a concert, like being intentional and not just doing things because it might sound cool or it might seem cool,
like
but
B2K.
really having a vision and being purposeful.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
Here we go.
Hi, I'm Styles. I'm 33, and I believe being intentional is learning and studying, being very purposeful of what you're doing and what you're going for, as well as being mindful of where you are and what you are able to accomplish.
Okay. That's peace.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name is Honoré. I'm 24. And being intentional, just setting out a goal. I mean, well, you mind rephrasing that question for me?
So basically what does being intentional in life mean to you?
Absolutely. So what does that mean to me is just like be goal orientated, you know, despise what the other voices around you are. You just gotta see a tunnel and that light, you know, and keep working towards whatever, you know.
What the fortune cookie am I listening to? Did he?
What tunnel is he going down?
What is happening? What is going on?
Okay.
Brother, did you hear anybody else's answers?
The one thing I can say is that he's giving it based off of his own like thinking and interpretation of it. So he doesn't sound cookie cutter like everybody else, but
it sounds like he didn't.
I'm lost.
I'm lost. What is he talking about? Life is like a tunnel where you got to get the golden cookie and shine through, because the voices in your head will tell you that the cookie's actually a watermelon and we don't really eat watermelon, and that's why the light. It's like, bro, where you at? Bro, pay attention, bro. You're gone.
Your burning desire is. Yeah.
Huh?
All right.
Fire and desire.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
I'm Isaac. I'm 28. Intentionality to me in life means discovering your God-given purpose and then working towards accomplishing that, having no wasted motion, no wasted movement. You know, time is valuable, so.
Coming through. Okay.
Okay, Miss Ivory.
Ma'am.
She can't hear you.
You're exposing. Everybody see the mouse? Okay, the mouse is on her forehead. Okay, watch where the mouse goes. Ma'am, I shouldn't see this part of the set because you're backing up too far. You're making the cameraman's job extremely difficult.
There's nothing we can do about it.
Please. Please. You're the cameraman. If I'm the cameraman, I'm jumping her after this video.
I'm going to have you pop
In GTA.
2 balloons
off of
what
See,
you heard.
he can't even get the shot.
All right. I'm gonna have to pop yours while I laugh. Do I say right after while I pop it when I
pop one more and then we'll go ahead and ask
I'm
them.
gonna have to pop yours.
Okay, let's start here. So why do we end up popping his?
Just because I felt like Rico kind of backpedaled off of what's the names. It wasn't a long enough, detailed enough answer for me.
Okay. Now, Rico, why did you leave your balloon unpopped for Ivory?
I just want to hear what she was going to say. Kind of just get a better understanding. I ain't here to make a long combo, so I just try to make it short and simple and really try to hear more and listen more than me talking a lot.
Okay. Now, is she your type?
Yeah, she my type.
And Ivory, is he your type?
Yes, he is my type.
Okay, all right, cool. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, why did we end up popping his balloon?
Just kind of like the same. I wanted a little more in the answer of what I got. I like detail. I like a little more longevity in things. So that's kind of what I look for. And then also some uniqueness when it comes to answers.
Okay. All right. And now, Henri, why did you leave your balloon unpopped?
Like Rico said, I just wanted to hear what she had to say. Well, I'm also a man of like not too many words. I'm more of a.
That's evident.
So I can understand where she comes from.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right, girl. I'm going to have you ask these guys another question. Go ahead and help us narrow it down.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Don't say nothing else.
What is a hill that you're willing to die on?
Cameraman lives matter, and that's all I care about.
All right. Yeah, I came with the question.
She came ready for y'all. Okay. What is a hill that you are ready to die on?
Willing to die on.
Willing to die on. Okay.
Will we like to?
Great question. I'm definitely willing down the hill of building my own thing in order to sustain the life of myself and those around me. There's nothing wrong, working for other people and stuff like that, but that's just not for me.
I agree. I agree.
I feel that. I'm a woman of vision, so yeah.
My name's Keyshawn. I'm 26. Honestly, a hill that I'm ready to die on, the first thing that came to mind was no matter how much effort and emotion and like just energy you put into somebody, they're not gonna change unless they want to. So.
And that kind of sounds similar to Lala's response.
Prince, I'm 26, and a hill that I'm willing to die on is like standing on my principles and my morality.
Standing on
That's
business.
something that I don't.
He from B2K, bro.
I don't budge when it comes to what I stand
Can't
on
tell
as a
me
man.
nothing.
I feel like a man that stands for nothing will fall for anything. So for me, like what I stand on is important.
He talks like those dudes that be at the end of R&B albums. After when the final song hits and they got to do like an outro.
That's what I'm saying. He's from B2K, bro.
And you got to just follow your vision and your purpose, and don't ever let people take your purpose away from your vision.
I can't remember which one I'm thinking of, but he looks like somebody from B2K.
I like that.
Styles, I'm 33. That was a good question.
Thank you.
A hill that I'm willing to die on is that my life wasn't just for me to be here. Like, before I pass, I'm definitely going to make sure that the world around me is a better place because of me.
We need more people like Styles in this world. That's what I'm talking about. Live your life understanding that your life is not for you to enjoy and live selfishly. It's about what is going to be the impact when you're not here.
Right.
What leave your mark. What mark are you going to leave when you're gone? That's what it's about. Hey man, Styles, you an intellectual, bro. I respect it.
Your presence.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Isaac, I'm 28. Can you repeat the question?
What is a hill that you're willing to die on?
A hill that I'm willing to die on? Probably things related to my faith. I won't budge on my principles, my morals, my values. Yeah.
Okay. Woo! I got a pop balloon.
Yeah, and
those are all good answers.
And we're cranking it up. You popping 3 this time.
I said I wasn't gonna say nothing else.
Y'all speedy, y'all rushing the girl.
Ma'am.
Those were all good answers.
I can't help it. She about to fly off the screen.
Let her fall off the screen then.
It's just like, come on, bro. Make the cameraman job easier, cuz.
Do you want to go there?
If I was the cameraman, she wouldn't like me because I would have been like, hey, cut real quick. Hey, get the freak. They would have fired me, bro. Because I'm like, you making my shot bad, bro.
I get it.
Oh, I know.
Look, he got to keep changing camera angles for her.
Okay.
Look at him adjusting his
They
angle.
gave really good answers,
Selfish.
but which ones really resonated with you and which one were you like,
You resonated with me.
Okay, sounds like you're staying. Okay.
I want to pop yours.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what's really sticking. Prince, yours resonated with me.
Okay. So
I got to pop 3.
Yeah.
Y'all better be careful with these toothpicks, man. It's gonna go right through his hand. Ooh.
Okay, we
August
are down
3rd,
to our
for the
final
sub.
2 guys. I'm gonna go ahead and now have the guys ask you a question. Guys, do we have any questions for Ivory?
Yes.
Okay.
So, in our brief conversations, I spoke about vision multiple times, and you second that notion by saying you're a woman of vision.
Yes.
So, what traits within you, and how do you apply them that make you know that you're a woman of vision?
What traits within me? I would definitely say My persistence, and really anything that I set my mind to, I'm going to keep on going for it. And I don't lose that sight. If I say this is how it's going to be and this is what's going to be, I keep that vision. And I make sure my movements correlate with that. And another one, I would just say my open mind to really anything. I've been through some things, so I'm easily able to put myself in somebody else's shoes and move on from that.
Okay.
So yeah, that helps.
I like that answer because that empathy, that's a skill people need to learn, and I'm gonna keep stressing it. One thing y'all gonna say about Kite ZZ, whatever you want to call me, the Kite channel, whatever. I'm always gonna stress this no matter what video we on. Empathy is a golden skill you need to learn. I don't care how you learn it. I don't care what you go through to learn it. But if you have been a person to learn empathy, you are already 10 steps ahead of everybody else.
Because empathy puts you in a position where it takes you out of yourself and your own understanding and your own way of thinking, and you're taking consideration of what somebody else has gone through, seen, and done in life to be where they are or the things that they're experiencing. And
it helps you find answers faster.
Yes.
If you can understand why they're doing what they're doing, it helps you come to a conclusion way faster.
I like the answer.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go on down here. All right. You have a question for Ivory?
Man, I got a million questions. But I'll say, what do you feel like is the role of a woman, and like how a woman should cater to like her significant other?
Okay. I feel like a role of a woman is to basically, definitely I feel like women are intuitive, so we are there to guide the man spiritually and emotionally. I'm not necessarily a traditional woman where, of course, I'm a cook and I'm a clean, but that's not all I'm here for. I'm here to build you just how you're here to build me. We're a teamwork, so we really got to put that in together. The woman is supposed to be the safe space for the man. When a man comes in the world and attack them for the day, the woman is there. She the mother bee of the hive. She keeps everything calm. She keeps everything correlated. She's the, what's it called? The calm in the middle of the storm, something like that. Yeah, so that's how I feel with that.
Okay. She gave a great response. I get what she's saying when it comes to leading a man spiritually, but then there's also a disconnect because a man is supposed to lead a woman spiritually, but I can understand in some instances where some men get led astray spiritually, and sometimes it's a woman's job to make the man accountable and what he's doing wrong when it comes to certain things that he's doing that conflicts with their spirit. Because
it's like it's man's job to submit to God, and it's woman's job to submit to man, and it's the children's job to submit to the woman. So it's because the way God sets up an order. So if you're leading your man spiritually, then there's something disconnected between God and your man. Yeah. And if there's a disconnect between God and your man, there's a problem there. So, but I get what she's trying to say, though. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Miss Ivory.
Yes.
We've got 2 guys left. Which one are you feeling more?
God damn.
I know.
I can't take them both.
Girl. No, ma'am.
Okay. I would probably say, so just pop who out.
Okay. Whoever you're not feeling, go ahead and pop them.
I'm feeling them. That don't mean I'm not feeling them.
Okay, so out of the 2 of them, why'd you end up popping his?
I just feel like I correlated with what I connected with more so what Prince was saying in his vibe.
No worries.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm going to have you come on up here, sir. Girls, back up over here. All right. Any final questions before we determine if this is a yes from either one of you?
Yeah. Do you have kids, and do you like kids, and how do you feel about someone else having kids?
I do not have kids, and I love kids. I want to soon have kids in my life. So how do I feel about someone else having kids? I'm not opposed to it. I like children. I love children. How many kids you got?
2.
Okay, what ages?
1 and 2.
Oh, that's recent. That's recent.
But they live kind of far away though. So
where you stay?
I stay around. I stay in Phoenix. I'm in the city.
You around?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I'm good with it.
I got another question. What's your love language?
All of them. You know, it's all about consideration. Anything that you feel that you could please me in any sort of way, I'm up for all of it. Mainly, I would possibly say definitely acts of service. Not just like taking me out on dates or anything, but if you seeing like little things that, like for example, you was mentioning the music. You see some type of music that I like, or you see this my favorite artist. You see they coming out of town. Just give me the tickets and be like, hey, here we go. Or you see me, I said I'm hungry all day or something. So you're like, hey, I'm going to send you this so you could get this to eat or something. Just the little things. The little things is what matters to me most.
For sure.
Okay. So, Ivory, is it going to be a yes for you for him?
Yes, it's going to be.
And is it going to be a yes for you for Ivory?
Yeah, you know, let's see what it's about. Let's dig a little deeper, you know?
We got a match! All right, I'm going to take this, and y'all could go on off.
Sheesh.
All right, let's give it up for them.
Man, look up the singers in B2K, because this is going to bother me.
B2K. B2K.
Where is it at? That one.
You look like him?
Yeah.
B2K, man. I ain't heard that in a minute.
Leave her? All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady.
And that was the first match?
That was the first match out of 3.
Ooh, welcome in. What's your name?
Jasmine.
Jasmine, how old are you?
I'm 24.
24, and what do you do?
I work at the hospital right now as a health unit coordinator. It's kind of like a secretary, but I'm in school for surgical tech.
Oh, okay, nice. And what do you look for in a man?
So I look for somebody who is compassionate, like kind of just well-rounded, got a good personality, that just wants to build, you know. They got to have a sense of humor because I play all day. They just, you know, got to be a leader, got to, you know, be loyal and all that, so.
All right, and what are some of your deal breakers when it comes to men?
You cannot be nonchalant. You got to show me that you care for me. Like, if there's a problem, tell me. I don't like the little nonchalant stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really...
That's the main one?
Of course, loyalty, but
yeah,
nonchalant, I don't like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now what are some things you like to do for fun?
I go out from time to time. I've been out here for like 2 years, so I like to try new restaurants because it's completely different from where I'm from.
Okay.
So I like to do that. I like to just, I don't know, bowling. I want to go skydiving. Like, I just like to try adventurous stuff. So.
Okay. And where are you from?
Skydiving is crazy.
Kansas.
Don't say nothing. Don't. Not too much.
Okay. All right.
What's wrong with Kansas? What
about it?
What's the backstory in Kansas? Why is she so ashamed of Kansas? What happened to Kansas?
I didn't even know black people was living in Kansas.
No, they got the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so there got to be some black people. They got the Chiefs. But,
Kansas City.
Kansas, yeah. Okay, somebody tell me what's the backstory of Kansas? Why are we? Because I already know what Wyoming is. We already know Wyoming. Nobody lives in Wyoming. That's what we really know. But, you know.
All right, so Jasmine, none of the guys have popped their balloon, so you're doing good. So we're actually going to switch it on over to you now.
Okay.
So at this point, I need to just get a toothpick. Let me go ahead and give that over to you. So for the first round, I'm going to have you pop 2 guys' balloons just based off of who's not your usual type. And then I'll go ahead and, after you pop the 2, ask you what about them makes them not your type.
Okay.
So just go ahead and pop the 2, and then we'll go ahead.
Just off their looks?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do.
Okay, and one more. Okay, let's start right here.
Your dress
So
is
for
too
here,
short.
If we can have your name and age.
My name is Preston. I'm 29.
Okay, and Preston, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Well, she had a good personality, right? Which is lively, which is something I look for and for right now.
Okay.
I feel like Preston's one of those contestants that he just gets popped on. I feel like it's all positioning. If he was in a different spot, I feel like he wouldn't get popped on so fast. But I feel like because he's the one that's direct in front and people are looking at him longer than they're looking at everybody else.
Oh yeah.
They're popping on him because he's the quickest one.
Yeah.
I feel like Preston has been solid. But it's unfortunate. It's positioning. If he was in what's his name spot or in the middle, I don't think he would get popped on that fast.
Yeah.
Okay, now Jasmine, why did we end up popping his balloon?
I don't know. I don't really like his hair, I guess, and then the height a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of about it. Nothing. Yeah.
And what kind of hairstyle do you usually go for? You said
I kind of like waves or like. I like waves or like maybe curly or I mean your hair is curly though, but like maybe I like dreads too, so I don't know.
Okay. And what about his height? You taller, shorter? What do you look for?
A little bit taller.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you. Let's go to our next popped balloon.
A little taller. That man is tall.
All right, if we can have your name and age.
Rico, 24.
And Rico, why did we end up leaving our balloon unpopped?
Just listen. Hear what she got to say. I'm a firm believer on don't judge a book by its cover, so.
Everybody keeps saying
that's
this.
all.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very
now, Jasmine, why did we end up popping his balloon?
It's a very artificial response.
Yeah, it's very regurgitated. Everybody's saying the same thing.
Yeah, it's a very artificial. And here's the thing. Here's how I don't believe everybody is practicing that whole thing of like I want to listen. I just want to hear what people have to say, because a lot of women want men who just sit there and listen. And so if you're this guy, you're tall and he's not ugly and he has a good fashion sense and his personality is very chillax. That's something a lot of women look for. So it's hard for me to believe that you're doing all this and you're the type to always listen, but for some reason you're still single up to this point. Especially when you're identifying a trait that a lot of women would want.
Oh, he's still very young. He's 24.
Yeah, he's 24, but I still wouldn't believe that there's no way that nobody copped him at this point. If this was his overall, like, I always just want to listen to.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dated women and stuff.
Yeah. But what is causing them to not date him?
I knew she was going to say it. After she said hair, I just took it out. I just took this out, so I can't control
Look,
that.
if you had braids, I'd have been like, okay.
I just had them in yesterday.
Look. But yeah, I don't really like the little afro look, so, you know.
Little.
That's so stupid though, because if you're saying that his hair's the problem, he just told you I just took my braids out. And you're going, yeah, I don't like the afro.
You wearing a wig.
Ooh.
He can say I don't like women that wear wigs.
Oh my. All right. Well, you know what? I would like to withdraw from this conversation.
Most women wear them. I'm just saying.
I feel like you have handled this battle very well. There is no point in my input. You have said something that I as a man cannot say. So I will humbly withdraw.
Why you can't?
That's better. You have a nice smile though.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. And we did get a pop balloon back here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name's Connor. I'm 27. Your forehead a little too big.
Whoa!
It's probably the edges.
Whoa!
The swoop.
I don't give a crap what it is. Why did you say it? She just caught a stray for no reason, bro. God dang. I don't give a crap what it is. What was the point? Like, why would you say that? She didn't do anything in this conversation to deserve being insulted like that. There was nothing leading up to this.
I'm not even gonna cap.
Like what?
Real with you, because your edges go hard, but that's what brought the attention to your forehead. And I was like, damn, that shit.
I told you. They got the same type of forehead.
Long.
Bro, what happened? You were such a smooth contestant this entire time. You've been hitting your anime pose with your lean to the hip like this, like you're bored. You've been hitting that. You've been saying intellectual things this whole conversation. And then out of nowhere, you just immediately just was like, your forehead big. Like, what the?
He's bored.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. What the freak was this?
He's bored. His forehead is longer than hers.
Yes, this man became a supervillain out of nowhere. His forehead is bigger than hers. What the freak going on?
And his hairline pushed back.
That's all it
stop.
was. Like
Not
that.
too much on people. Look, they can insult each other, but we are going to be
It's
good.
not an insult, it's an observation.
No, that's not an observation. You being sassy. We don't insult people. We're reactors. We are not here to insult them. Stop it. Do not do that. Bad. Water bottle squirt squirt. No insulting people. We do not do that. Sir, we do not stand by any other statement that was just thrown out. We have to be unbiased.
That's peace.
Because then we can't get mad when people insult us in the comments.
They do it regardless.
But they do it regardless. But we gotta be.
I sit here and it's a problem.
No, but the thing is, if you do what they do and you stoop to their level and you insult people, then you're no better than them.
That's peace.
All right, come on now. What would Jesus do? Turn the other cheek.
He would have got rid of everybody by now.
Well, he is, but turn the other cheek. Live by his example. We apologize.
I don't know what to tell you.
So now, Jasmine, is he your type?
Not really. Your jeans, it's kind of too tight for me. I'm not trying to be. Y'all laughing. I'm not.
People say I get that a lot.
Yeah,
I get that a lot.
And then since we looking at foreheads.
No, mine is big too. That's why we can't be butting heads, girl. We can't be.
We could be
butting
butting heads. So your forehead a little bit too big too. Hairline not that straight. So okay, but I respect this.
Okay. All right, thank you. So we did get a pop balloon up here. Oh, let's just stop right here. If we can have your name, age, and why you ended up popping.
My name is Keyshawn. They call me Key. I'm 26. And I pop my balloon because, honestly, you kind of went kind of hard on him. And I'm very big on just being graceful and, you know.
Did he not start with me?
No, he did. He definitely did.
Okay.
But I, you know, for a partner, I feel like, you know, we're always going to run into people that are going to treat you badly. And I'm very big on asking myself what I did wrong, even if I get bad cuss.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, sir. I get what the approach you're trying to do, but she just caught a stray unprovoked. She got an unprovoked insult. And so she did, which is the natural thing from an unprovoked insult. And so she retaliated back. I understand the whole Muhammad Gandhi turn the other cheek and all that, but it's the fact that you don't talk to her about grace, but you're not correcting the man next to you. Say what do you have to say to the guy standing right next to you?
Nothing.
You're not gonna say nothing to him. So how do you expect a female to take a direct insult from a man she just met, but then you're going to ignore the fact that the man next to you insulted her? But you're saying you didn't need to go that hard. You shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, because it's a woman's place to just be quiet. Don't have any reaction. Don't say nothing. Just take it. Just take it.
Yeah, that crap is that, like, don't do that. That's not a good. That's a bad thing, because if this ends up being your girl, you're telling me, so you and your girl could be walking down the street and some dude be like, "Ugly B."
Yep.
Just shout it out, "Ugly B."
Yep.
And you just want your girl to sit there and be like, it's okay.
Yep.
You're asking for something that is not normal. I can see if she had did some stuff to deserve him to insult her like that, and then y'all went back and forth. But you're completely disqualifying the fact that this dude shot a stray at her for no reason. And she retaliated back. Don't give her the moral. That's like the Dr. Elam thing. We watched the whole panel of dudes insult that girl. And then when she finally said something back, Dr. Elam was like, have you sought therapy? You need to learn humility. Why do people have to be punching bags? I get it. We get hot because people leave comments on our stuff. But my thing is, if my wife retaliates at a comment that a guy says, I'm not going to tell her not to. Why did he say it to her? So go ahead and say it back. And if you feel like you feel some type of way, you ready to fight her because what she says, then you're not going to fight her because you're going to fight me. But I'm a stand by what she says. I'm not going to tell my wife, you got insulted. So just, let him make it. Don't do that crap, man. That crap is weird. If people attack people unprovoked, they have a right to defend themselves. Now for you, even though I said all this, if I have no problem with you going at people who insult you in the comments. But what I'm saying is defending yourself and attacking somebody are two different things.
I know.
Yeah, I just want to get that because I already know there's gonna be some in the comments like you just told your wife not to do it, but no, there's a difference. I'm telling her, do not attack people unprovoked. If they didn't do nothing to you, don't do it to them. Yeah. But if they do it to you, do it back. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Customer service and stuff. So I don't know. I just felt like you kind of like went at him. So I was like, I don't know, can't do it.
Yeah. Okay.
And now is Key your type?
Look, homeboy over there smiling at him like that's his boyfriend, bro. If you gonna give her this lecture, give it to him too.
I'm gonna get it too.
No.
Yeah, it's pathetic.
He's not in the wrong. She is.
I don't know. I think it's the way he kind of dresses a little bit. You do seem very genuine, but
appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. And we did get a pop balloon over here as well. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Honoré. I'm 24, and the reason why I popped is just the outfit.
Huh?
I'm not jacking
Her
it.
dress is too short.
What? I feel like you could have been, done a little bit more, but.
Yeah, you popped on her because you're not jacking her outfit?
He's a model. He's gonna critique her based off of what she's wearing.
I think her outfit's cool. I just feel like it's inappropriate for the setting. But I don't see she's color coordinated, the outfit cool. But here's where I got a problem with you. You talking, man, I'm gonna be a better person. I'm gonna follow what I preach. I'm gonna let them make it.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
Just the outfit.
Yeah, you got a cool personality. I feel like you'd be a cool friend. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, Jasmine, is he your type?
Not really.
Okay. And why not?
Also the outfit. I'm not trying to be petty. I don't know what the scarf is or the shoes. Like you could have cleaned the laces just a little bit. Not trying to be funny, but you're talking about outfit, so.
No, respectfully.
But no, yeah, you seem cool as a friend too to kick it with. So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Oh, every time we move.
Every time.
All right. If we can have your name, age, and why you ended up popping.
Hi, my name is Styles. I'm 33. Since you started from the beginning, one of the things that you said was the deal breaker for you was someone that was nonchalant, which means that in my eyes, you're looking for someone to show you emotion, which is totally fair. But everything that you said was a deal breaker out here has been definitely physical and not emotional. And so I was real.
That's why I said he think he's slick,
bro. That was a stupid take. That was a stupid take, and here's why it's a stupid take. That would work if she was popping all of these individuals, and then when they asked her why are you popping him, this was her reasoning. But in this scenario, all these men are popping on her, and now you're putting her in the spotlight. because she didn't pop anybody. So she may have not had a reason why she didn't like him. And now you're on the spot asking her, why don't you like him? Even though she never said she didn't like him. So naturally, she didn't get to hear him talk. So she doesn't have a natural reaction. So all she can go off of is the physical. That's stupid. If she popped people, say that. That makes sense. But you're watching men pop her and put her in this situation. And then now you're saying she's not following the same thing that she calls deal breakers. That makes no sense. You're being disingenuous. It's not fair for her in this situation.
Jarred at the fact that on your side it's about emotional intelligence, but on the opposite side it's about what you look like.
Yeah.
She's just reciprocating what y'all were saying to her.
Is Styles your type?
Yeah, I'd probably talk to him.
Okay.
He's you're a little bit short, but.
Yeah, I heard that earlier.
Yeah.
You told man's
a
little bit taller, and I'm like, this man got
Andre is taller than everybody else.
Sheesh.
A little bit short, but I feel you. I mean, I only go off physical looks because I don't know y'all. I can't judge you based off, how you feel emotionally if I don't know you yet. I'm just looking how y'all look. So that's how you're looking at me. I walked out, you pop if you're attracted to them. So.
Mind if I?
See that she just that's what I'm saying. His take was stupid. Her just saying that right there. Y'all popped on her. So for her to have a comment about their physical appearance or what they're wearing, she didn't pop on y'all. So that means she wasn't coming in here with the reason why you're not her type. You're putting her on the spot. Mm-hmm. You guys popped on her. And then you just listen to all these other men say the reason why they popped on her, your fit ain't good, your forehead big.
You need to unpause this because this scene that you paused is correct. Oh. This scene that you paused is insane.
Question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you feel us?
What? Excuse me? Shh, I'm trying to feel you right now. Shh, shh, shh. I'm feeling you. Shh, I'm feeling you. What kind of avatar?
What's going on? How's she supposed to feel y'all? She just met y'all.
What's going on?
This is what, you know what this is? This is when somebody is way too spiritually woke. You're way too woke now. Can you feel us? She just walked in here.
What you wanted her to do? What you wanted her to do? Smack me? What? I can feel your heartbeat.
What the freak?
Contestant number 7, I can feel your heartbeat. What's going on?
Nah. Oh, bro. That's how he want her to walk in. Bro, can you feel us, bro? That's how she's supposed to walk in the room. She's supposed to just start reading energies. Like, bro, what? Nah, bro, I'm done, bro. I'm tired of you spiritually woke people, man. Y'all, these energies, wavelength vibrations, bro. Y'all
doing too much.
Y'all do too much, man. This is crazy.
Oh, I mean,
freak.
I feel when I ask y'all a question and how I'm talking to you, I could feel you, but not just looking at y'all. No.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That crap is funny, bro. That's crazy.
All right.
She supposed to goddamn airbend in the room and just adjust everybody's chakras as soon as she walk in here, bro.
Okay. Did you have a question for the guys to go ahead and help you narrow it down?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a 2-part question.
Go for it.
First question is, do you see yourself getting married? And if so, how long do you have to be with your partner before
this
you
episode
propose,
funny, bro.
to them?
Okay, let's start right here. If we can have your name, age, and the answer to her question.
Yeah, I'm Marcus, 29. I can see myself getting married. At least a year and a half, I feel like. We still learning about each other, so. It's really situational, though, depending on how we connecting, so.
Wait, can I ask the third part?
Go for it.
Okay, so after you propose, how long do you see y'all just being engaged before you actually have the wedding? You know, people be engaged like 8 years.
Nah, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. Nah, not
Not that
you
one.
know. Just situational, whatever works for us,
Okay.
our situation. Yeah, so I wouldn't put a timetable on it.
Okay.
All right, cool. Let's go to our next guy. Okay, if we can have your name and age and the answer to her question.
Isaac, 28. I see myself getting married, and I think I want to be with my partner for at least 2 to 3 years.
Before the proposal.
Yeah.
Yeah, before the proposal. Yeah.
Okay.
And after the proposal, maybe about a year before.
Before the wedding.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and guys, do we have a question? Okay.
Heavy on love languages. What's your love language?
What's my love language?
Yes.
I would say mine is words of affirmation and acts of service. Like you just say you care, but I want you to show that you care and stuff like that.
Okay.
And what are yours?
Mine's is quality time and physical touch. So.
Okay.
They
I knew it was gonna be physical touch.
For real?
Yeah.
What makes you say that though?
I don't know. I feel like all men's is kind of physical touch. I like to just be held, which is not wrong with it, but you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Respect.
All right. You have a question down here?
What brought you to AZ from Kansas?
Wait, I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
What brought you to AZ from Kansas?
It was kind of just to get out of Kansas. I was not trying to stay out there my whole life. I was born and raised, so I just wanted to try something else. I was actually gonna go to Texas, but yeah, somebody told me, to come to AZ, my friend. So we came out here, and I liked it, and I started going to school. So that's why I'm still out here.
It's expensive.
What do you study?
I'm in school for a surgical tech in the hospital. Yeah.
Okay. All right, girl.
Okay.
We got 2 guys here.
Okay.
Who are you feeling more, or did you have a final question to ask them to go ahead and decide, or are you ready to decide based off of what you've heard?
Yeah, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have kids? And if not, do you want kids?
No kids. I do want kids.
Okay. Okay.
0 kids, and I do want kids in the future.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that didn't help.
Right.
That didn't help.
Okay, but we do got to pop one of their balloons. I know, it's tough.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right, so why did we end up popping his balloon?
He gets popped on, but one thing I can't say about him as a contestant, he see every female all the way through.
Yeah.
And I gotta respect. This is a crazy picture to pause on. Hold on, let me fix this. But I gotta respect the fact that he sees it through
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Because the first episode we saw him in, he was popping.
Yeah.
He was popping too. So.
Yeah, but he's seeing it through though. I gotta respect it.
I do like his answers and the way you dress. I don't know. I feel like the no hair did it for me. There's nothing wrong with being bald, but I feel like that's just not my preference. So yeah, that's about it.
All right. Thank you. Let's go down over here.
Not everybody can pull that look off, too.
Okay, if I can.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't get it. I don't get how people I think the bald look is clean. It's just if you got the right head shape for it.
Yeah, not a lot of people can pull the
The
bald
bald,
look.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like the bald is still a genuinely good hairstyle. It's just sometimes it just depends on your head shape. But he looked good for a bald dude.
I think
Pause.
it'll look weird if he didn't have a beard to
Yeah,
go with
yeah.
it,
If he was a baby face smooth, it would look weird.
Yeah.
But he looked clean with the bald. The bald look is his look.
And have you step on out here. All right. So I have a final question for y'all. If there's no further questions.
I do have one more. So you say from Kansas. I'm from Kansas City.
Oh. God. Okay.
What part of Kansas you from?
Topeka. Yeah, I'm not from Missouri or nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. What part are you from?
I'm from Missouri, inner city.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Topeka, huh? Okay, there's something new.
I didn't even know that was a place.
All right. So, is it going to be a yes?
Until Foster's home?
Yeah,
It
bro.
is hot in Topeka?
It is hot in Topeka.
I'm getting confused because they're saying I'm from Kansas. Missouri's in Kansas, right? Or is Missouri its own state?
Child, I don't know anything else.
I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused because I'm hearing Kansas. I'm from Kansas, Topeka. Kansas Topeka. So Kansas is a state. Okay. So then Kansas City. Is that in Kansas?
Yeah, it has to be. Kansas City in Kansas.
But then it's
in Missouri. Oh, okay.
So Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, I'm getting confused. Is Kansas its own state?
Yes.
Okay, Kansas is its own state, and then Missouri, I know for sure, is its own state. Are they right?
Oh, they're next to each other.
They're right next to each other. Oh, so Missouri has a city named Kansas City.
Yeah. And then Kansas has the Kansas City in Kansas as well.
Does Kansas have a Kansas City?
I believe so. Yep, they overlap.
Oh, okay. I get, because I'm hearing it and I'm like, wait. Like, he just said Missouri.
Yeah.
Okay.
They overlap.
Okay, so they're split. Okay, that I was getting confused, but okay. That makes sense.
It's for you, for him.
Yes.
And is it gonna be a yes for you, for her?
Absolutely.
We got a match! All right, I'll take this, and y'all could go on off. Y'all can go off with it. Yeah! Woo! Let's give it up for them!
Okay, that's 2 matches.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Shelly.
Shelly,
Y'all
how old are you?
killing me
I'm
with
24.
these dresses, man. Y'all are killing me with these dresses.
These are like club dresses.
It's like, I get you want to insinuate like your body, your curves, whatever the case may be, but I just don't think that's appropriate to wear, because it's like,
you're here to...
if you're willing to wear this on the first date, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. Even the last girl, her outfit was cool. It was just her dress was riding up. So it was too small down in that area. But if that's the look that you're going for, that's the look that you're going for.
Yeah,
right.
it just looks very clubbish to me.
24, and what do you do?
I work in finance, and I also model on the side, and then I am going to school for my bachelor's degree in business administration.
All right. And what do you look for in a man?
I like a man that can have conversation and also work out disagreements, because those happen. That have goals, aspirations, that also want to do things that travel and be adventurous, because I don't like doing the same thing. So.
Okay. And now, what are some of your deal breakers when it comes to men?
Deal breakers, I would say, too many kids. So you can have kids, but too many kids. I would say more than 2 would be a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
So, another deal breaker would be, I would say not wanting to be a little bit more open to things. Like, I like to have my own mindset. I like an alpha male, but I also like, you to take in my input and where I'm coming from with things.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Travel, shopping. Yeah, like I just like doing different things.
Okay.
So. Very spontaneous. I'm a Sagittarius, so
okay.
gotta keep up.
All right. So as we see here, none of the guys has popped their balloon yet. So I'm actually going to switch it on over to you.
Okay.
I'm going to have you hold this. So for the first round, I'm going to have you pop 2 guys' balloons, just based off of, who doesn't really fall into what your type is.
Okay.
Then once you pop them, I'll go ahead and ask you, what kind of made them not fall into your type. So you can go ahead and pop those 2.
All right. Let me see.
Okay, and one more. Okay, let's start right here.
Okay.
Okay, if we can have your name and age.
I'm Styles. I'm 33.
Okay, and Styles, why did you leave your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to know a little bit more about her. She came out here and told us what her deal breakers were, and I didn't really feel like that gave me enough information to see what was about or what she was about. So
Okay.
I waited.
Okay. And now, Shelly, why did we end up popping his balloon?
So I mean, you're definitely handsome, but I just kind of popped my balloon because you're shorter than me with heels. So that was just kind of like a deal breaker because I kind of look down.
Short kings, man. I feel y'all, man, because you know what? This is just unfair that you have to not only commute. I understand. I get it.
On it, you know, want to look up. So
I just want to say for the record, I climb trees, and I'm just short because of this lineup. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm cool. I'm cool. Yeah.
Understandable. I just have my experience with short men. I feel like y'all have short man syndrome, so y'all be a little bit extra, you
So
know,
you
because you're
have
short.
experience with the mature men.
Oh, maybe that might be it. But I mean, I tried.
What is short man syndrome?
The concept that short men, because they can't compete with like the height, they have to like have like an inferiority complex, like so they're more emotional or aggressive or yeah, it's short man complex. I think that's some bull crap. I think it's just anybody would react irritatedly when you're living your whole life being told, I don't choose you because you're not 6 foot whatever. It's the fact that you could be an average height person, but be told, even though you're the same height as majority of the other people, you're being called small. And 9 times out of 10, it's women calling you small and short, but the average height for females is 5'3".
Yeah. Yeah.
So imagine a person who is 3 inches from being classified as a midget calling you short. The disrespect can only go so far. So
No disrespect to the midgets.
Even then, I defend them too, because the female midget is way smaller than the male midget.
And they always be wanting average sized men that be like 5'7",
so
5'8".
it's just the height concept in dating is just terrible.
I understand.
Same thing happened.
You know, same environment, same pool.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Arizona.
You got a point.
Thank
Arizona
you.
is definitely a different breed.
Let's go down here. If we can have your name and age.
Isaac, I'm 28.
All right. And Isaac, why did you leave your balloon unpopped for Shelly?
She seemed interesting. I just want to hear more of what she had to say.
Okay. All right. And now, why do we end up popping his?
I just ended up popping him because he's not someone that I would particularly go for. I mean, it's just something. Not the style is just not my style. I don't think we look good together. So.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because you want somebody that's gonna look like they dressed to go to the club.
All right. So we still have quite a few balloons.
I don't accept clothing opinions from anybody who looks like if the smallest breeze possible blew by and the whole world would see your business. Because just clearly you like risque type clothing, and you're giving feedback on people who just dress like you're supposed to dress in society.
Yeah, because they're supposed to dress as if they're going on a first date.
Right.
And that's casual attire.
Yeah, so it's like if you would go on a date like that, I have a feeling that the type of man that you want or you're trying to attract typically drives a Cadillac and has a 40 ounce in the front seat.
That's a pimp.
Call a spade a spade.
Did you have a question for the guys to go ahead and help you narrow it down?
Yeah. So the question that I have is, do you not like to travel?
Okay. If we can have your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name is Preston. I'm 29. I definitely love to travel. I'm going to LA next week and Colombia.
Oh, do you have your passport?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Name and age, and do you like to travel?
How are you doing? I'm Connor. I'm 27. I like to travel, passport, all that. But I feel like that question wasn't deep enough. Give me something better. I thought we were trying to find love here.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, because
So
I agree because they be coming on these shows and they don't be coming prepared with no types of questions. And they be like very mediocre, like plain questions.
Yeah, you trying to find love. These are questions you can put on the dating site and just let.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I feel him though. I feel him. I'm on edge with Preston because what he said to the chick, he lost some points of respect from me. But I feel that response.
like, how do you handle disagreements in a relationship?
It's crazy you asked that, 'cause that's the question I was going to ask you. But I think with any human interaction, whether it's your team or your girlfriend, whatever, you want to lead with grace and patience. And so if there's an argument, that means that y'all are not on the same page for some reason. So instead of thinking, this is my standpoint, you need to think, okay, why is she upset? And then how can I bridge that gap? That's at least my mindset.
And here's why I got a problem with you, Preston. Where was
Connor?
Connor?
Yes.
Is Connor? Oh, here's why I got a problem with you, Connor. You just spewed that, and that was good. I like it. I love it. Why didn't you show the other shorty Grace when she came on here? Why are you talking about Grace and all this and problem solving, but you unprovokedly insult another female right before this lady came out? Because now that I watched you do that unprovokedly, and then now I'm hearing you talk about Grace, I'm having a disconnect with you now, because now I feel like you're just saying anything.
Fraud watch.
Yeah, to me, you're frauding. You're frauding because I just watched you unprovokedly insult a girl, and now you're talking about Grace to another girl. I don't like that. I'm not jacking that. That seems very like two-faced and sketchy. Fraud watch.
I like that. Open communication is important.
Do you want to do the travel or the disagreement question?
Disagreement.
Okay, cool. Name and age, and how do you handle disagreements?
My name is Keyshawn. They call me Key. And honestly, I'm 26. Honestly, when it comes to disagreements, I think just understanding that it's not you and your partner versus like each other. It's you and your partner versus the problem, and just communicating your feelings and not holding anything back, because if you hold something back, that's going to lead to resentment. So just communication and just making sure that I'm hearing you out and I'm not just saying my.
Now, here's my problem with you, Key. Did you hear the other girl out when Connor was slinging insults at her and she retaliated? Because it sounds to me like we're saying stuff, but we're choosing when this logic goes into play. Because you're sitting here spouting this, oh, it's not you versus me, it's us versus the problem. But then when a girl is addressing a problem that she has, which is a person just insulted her, you not only sided with the person who insulted her, you tried to talk her down and essentially tell her she handled the problem wrong by trying to defend herself or retaliate. And this is my problem. As men, we have these noble ideals or concepts, but
don't follow them.
We don't follow what we're saying. And this is what makes the females dislike us, because we're so common preaching all this great thing, but then when we get with the female, we don't do what we're preaching. I just watched you tell the girl, I don't like how you came for him, but you just completely disqualified the fact she was insulted unprovoked. And now you're doing what he's doing. You're preaching this ideology, but your actions don't line up with what you just did.
My side.
Okay, I like it. Oh, y'all making this
go
hard.
back to him because we didn't hear
Y'all
how
just
he
saying what
handles
sounds
disagreements.
good.
So my name is Age.
No, you could just answer.
Oh, like you said earlier, I think disagreements is like you and your partner versus the problem. I think sometimes you gotta kind of like sit down with each other and say, okay, what is the problem we have and how are we not connecting? And if it get too heated, which it shouldn't be if you're both adults, you should be able to say, okay, let's write down what's problem I'm having, write down what problem you have. Let's read each other's paper and see how can we help that person.
I like that.
Yeah, he's good. I ain't got no problem with what he's saying.
I like that.
The other two,
All right,
it's just they said what sounds good, and I like what they said, but it's just like I just watched you do the opposite of what you're saying now. That's why I stopped. I'm not jacking with Styles no more either, because Styles has been talking all this profound, but then you sat there and you said you tried to call the girl out saying you don't stand by what you say because you're just rating people off of appearance and physical, but you just watched a whole group of men pop on her and say the reason why they don't like her is because her appearance and physical, and then you're saying you're not standing on what you preach, but she didn't pop on any of those men.
Yeah.
So it's like we're being hypocrites. I don't jack with that.
Name and age, and how do you handle disagreements?
I'm Rico, I'm 24, and disagreements, there's like an understanding. I feel like disagreements come with a lot of miscommunication, and if you kind of have like a better understanding within each other, it wouldn't be no disagreement. Like kind of touch back what he says, it's kind of like not y'all arguing with each other, you versus me and you versus each other, kind of us attacking the problem, if that make more sense.
Okay. I think y'all just saying stuff to make me say, all right. But we'll see.
All right, your name and age, and how do you handle disagreements?
Yeah.
My name is Henri. I'm 24. How do I handle a disagreement? That's a tough one. No, for real, because, like, I mean, what are we disagreeing for? You know what I mean? So
I'm going to go ahead and pop your balloon just because we are all human, so we are going to have disagreements.
Yeah, she had to pop because you just tap danced around
the question.
You tap danced around the question. She's asking you, how do you handle when we're together? How do you handle disagreements? If your answer is it depends on what the disagreement is, you're not giving a direct answer. Do you communicate? Are you a closed off person? Are you a combative person that no matter what, I'm going to defend what I say is right? Are you the type of person that I'm going to listen to what my person is saying? But you gotta give an answer. You can't. People don't want to hear a question to their question. Give an answer.
That was the answer. That was his answer.
Question?
Like, what are we arguing for? Because I feel like people with that response in itself, it clearly shows that he does not like disagreements or confrontation or like going back and forth. It takes too much effort. It takes too much time. And a lot of people are intimidated by that idea of, oh, we're human. We're going to have disagreements. We're going to have arguments. People don't like that, which is true. We are.
We're human. Yeah, you're not going to agree on everything.
Oh, so we need a better answer to that. So I'm going to pop the balloon off of that. Yeah.
She threw me off. I didn't even have an answer, to be honest. Like, what do you mean we're disagreeing right now?
Because we are human. We're not always going to disagree. If we are always agreeing, then I feel like then somebody's not being truthful, you know? So I'm a very blunt person, honest. So, I mean, if I'm feeling some type of way, I'm going to communicate that for you. And I want us to have that conversation, that dialogue to get to an understanding.
Absolutely.
To move forward.
No, I mean, all jokes aside, I mean, yeah, communication, just honestly hearing each other out. You know, sometimes might just be a one-way street because y'all both so heated. I think it's like how I go about it is I give myself a little space, you know, because I know, like, if I keep like entertaining whatever the disagreement is, it's just gonna be. So it's just best for me to step back and then honestly reflect on what we spoke about and then kind of come back later and just like, hey, look, I know I said this. It may upset you. I know you said this. I didn't like the way it came out. Ooh. We could probably work on it, but that's how I will handle it.
You could have just said that.
Bro, why didn't you say that then?
You could have just said that.
I like his answer. That's an acceptable answer. That's a good answer. The problem is, Henri, you didn't say that. Why did you wait till after she popped it and put you on the spotlight to say it? I get it. He's a very quiet, closed off person, but if you're not giving people stuff to work with, they're not going to see the value in what you're saying. Because I agree with you 100%. But the problem is, why do we have to push you to the point where we eliminate you for you to finally defend yourself?
Yeah.
You gotta speak up, bro.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because that was a good answer.
But I can't go to sleep mad. So, I mean, we're going to have to work it out to something about, like, when we're going to reconvene.
Not much of a space. Like, I'm a
to talk about it.
So I don't like to feel like I'm being pushed so much. I like to feel like, yo, you're not all up on my face too much.
That makes sense.
You know what I
that
mean?
makes sense,
So,
for sure.
Yeah.
Too much, need space to kind of recollect our thoughts. Okay, I see what you're saying.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right, why did we end up popping?
I don't know. It's kind of like, listen to what she said, kind of like, we're humans. Like, we're always going to have disagreements. Like, I don't know. It feel like a little bit too problematic for me, if I can put it into words. Not to say like I'm dodging anything, but it's like I said, with understanding and like with your peer, you'll come to a point where it's like, if it's really a healthy love, you'll be surprised there wouldn't be that many disagreements.
You get your relationships develops into healthy love through the arguments. Through the arguments. That doesn't make any sense, to be with somebody and never had an argument, never had a disagreement, never had like a what, why type of thing in your relationship. It's just like that's blind love.
Yeah.
That's blind.
Yeah, because honestly, the reason why our relationship is so strong right now, strong as we are, being married, coming up on our anniversary, is because we had disagreements that we were forced to understand why we were disconnecting. And if anything, it made us better. The disagreements are what help you learn about the person that you're dealing with. I think it's unrealistic to get with a partner who you just met. You didn't see how they were raised. You didn't see their structure. You didn't see their moral compass, and you get in a relationship with them. It's unrealistic to think that you guys are going to agree on everything every single time. Disagreements are going to happen. Like she said, we are human. Disagreeing is in our nature. We're rebellious by nature.
And sometimes it's not even about the person. It's not even about the two people that are disagreeing. It's about the reason as to why you guys are disagreeing. Because sometimes we would have disagreements or arguments about stuff that had really nothing to do with us.
Yep.
It really had nothing to do with us, but it's creating a wedge in between us because it's going to affect us on both sides.
Exactly.
So now we got to come with a resolution as to why it's going to affect you this way, affect me this way, and come to a compromise or agreement. Like, okay, well, we need to tackle it this way.
And it's just unrealistic. I don't think that's not a good perspective to view, of thinking that you're going to have a relationship where there's no disagreements ever. Instead, you should have the view of, I'm going to have the maturity or the development that when these disagreements do happen, I'm going to be quick to solving the problem, rather than what he's saying. It's striking me like if the girl came up and brought the disagreement, he was just like, I don't want to talk about it.
It's given like projection. Like a lot of people tend to, when you hear somebody like, oh, how do you handle disagreements? Why are you asking me? Because we shouldn't have no disagreements. Because I don't feel like dealing with someone that's confrontational, that's going to go back and forth with me, because I don't have the energy for it. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we're all like adults. So like, if you find your person that is supposed to be for you, that God put in your life, that you'll be surprised that it wouldn't be that rough on the edges. Like, you won't have to argue with him. Like, you'll try to argue and he would just always have some comforting words to put you at ease.
Yeah.
Adam and Eve, which have been scientifically proven to be the first man and woman on the planet. It's scientific, even outside of religion. Scientifically proven, there is an Adam and there is an Eve. First man, first woman. They had disagreements. Eve wanted to eat the fruit. Adam told her not to. She said the serpent said it was good. Adam said God said don't do it. She ate the fruit anyway. Then she convinced Adam to eat the fruit after. That means even down to the first man and woman in history, there was a disagreement. To think that you're going to find a woman centuries and centuries later and you're going to get in a relationship and there's never going to be a disagreement, you are living in a fantasy. It's not realistic.
Think that you're a man and you won't start a disagreement, because right now you're starting a disagreement because you're going back and forth about a disagreement on how you would handle it.
Yeah, you're living in a fantasy. That's not realistic.
So I believe like there's always a way to dodge your disagreements, because
you dodge it. So
you're not tackling the problem.
Supposed to be in love.
You're avoiding
and
it.
that's what kind of take away love, because people feel like with love you just gonna have to No, we don't have to.
No, you have to. You just said it right there. You're dodging it.
You're avoiding the problem.
You're avoiding the problem. You're running from the problem. You're dodging the disagreement, meaning that you're withdrawing how you really feel, or she's withdrawing how she feels. You're dodging the disagreement. No, you need to solve it. Otherwise, it's going to get bigger and bigger. You're running from the problem. You're not solving your problem.
Yeah.
It's a
no,
choice.
And I get what you're saying. Like, and I'm not trying to say like, oh, all the time is gonna be arguments, but I do understand. Like, I've been in a couple of relationships, arguments do happen. So that's why I was saying, like, saying, oh, like, what are we disagreeing for? It's not always.
But to touch on what you said, you've been in a lot of relationships. That is not me. It's not me at the end of the day. So
that's
just
cool,
because what you've been
that's
through.
But here's my counter retort to your response. You're on this dating show single. If you're saying that you're unproblematic and you don't get in disagreements and that you can find the one and never get in disagreements, how come you haven't found that one yet? If it was so possible, where's your non-disagreeing agreement relationship at? Because I'm sure you've had a relationship. To think that you've never had a relationship up to this point is unrealistic. You're on a dating show.
Not for you. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So, okay. We got to pop right here. Why did we end up popping our balloon?
That was strategic.
Just aesthetically, you don't bring like the panache, the showmanship I look for, like in a woman.
So
just
what's
like
that?
I do. Like when I walk anywhere I go, like, people notice me. People notice how I look, how I dress, how I move. I just want someone with the same energy. And I'm not saying you don't have.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Carson. Connor.
What is happening? I don't want you because when I walk in the room, if everybody's not looking at you like they should be looking at me, we can't go together. Then why get a girlfriend, a wife, or anything, bro? Just go get an escort because you want eye candy, bro. Just say that you did all this.
I don't want to.
That you did all this intellectual build up through this whole episode just to announce to the whole world, I need eye candy. I need an escort. What the freak going on, bro?
I'm sure Fresh and Fit will help you with that.
He already fit, so yeah, he probably already subscribed to them. This is some bull crap, man.
Okay, so I was like, I definitely give main character because I never walked in a room and I was not, attention was not on me. So that was a little surprising. I'm actually surprised.
Keep in mind we're splitting hairs. Like all of y'all are like exceptional. So I gotta split hairs. With foreheads, all this other stuff. So.
He's trying to say my forehead big. Oh we.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So
he started off so good. Now he just turned sassy.
Guys, did you all have a question for Shelly?
All along.
Okay.
So my question, Shelly, is
Demetria Tadimi, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you.
How do you view personal development?
Yeah, I feel like personal development, I feel like you should have essentially, like, I like to call it measurable goals, like goals that you hit in a certain time frame and actually have steps to get to that point in life. Like, for example, I'm going to school for my bachelor's in business administration, so my goal is to complete that within 5 years or less, because I am working finance, working full time, so I'm just trying to manage the both and be able to complete that within 5 years is my goal. So just making sure I'm taking those steps to get there.
All right, my second question to this. So if you're unmotivated one day, do you work out?
Yes, I do.
So if you're not feeling like you want to go to the gym, what would you do?
Well, I take pre-workout in the morning, so that's not something really I have trouble doing, but I just kind of know like where I want to be as far as my body type, so that kind of keeps me motivated because I know where I want to be as far as my overall physical appearance. So it's more so like what I know.
Okay, why did we end up popping?
I feel like you're being honest with me.
Why you don't feel like I'm being honest?
I asked you a very straight question. I feel like you're being honest with me. I just like, if you're not motivated in the morning to go to the gym or not, how do you say motivated? You say you're very like attuned to your physical appearance.
Yeah.
You skipped over the fact that she says, I take pre-workout every morning, so going to the gym kind of comes naturally with that. You completely skipped over that entire sentence. She said, I never have that issue because I take pre-workout in the morning. So it naturally comes with that. Now, if she's lying, I get it, but I feel like you shouldn't leave out a detail like that. She specifically said she takes pre-workout every morning. Don't skip over that detail, buddy.
I work out to look good.
What happened?
I said, okay.
Oh, what did you have to say?
Nothing.
Oh.
That's, I mean, I know some people work out for fitness and stuff, and that's a plus, but I work out to look good. So if I don't look good,
Well, that's how you work out.
So
That's how you worked out.
I worked out literally last week.
That's my answer.
Okay.
It's
Just
Friday.
because I don't go to the gym every day doesn't mean I don't.
I respect
fitness.
that. I mean, everybody's body.
Yeah.
So you want someone that works out every day? Is that
No, that's not the
right.
No, it's not necessarily
I was
work
like,
out
just
every day. Not necessarily every day. It's more of like
because my goal is like 3 to 4 times a week, because that's manageable, right?
Okay.
I gotta have a goal that's manageable. If I have a goal that's I gotta work out 7 days a week, I'm not gonna be able to manage that, and then I'm not gonna.
That's not realistic.
Going. Right.
That wasn't though.
Okay.
Mindset I was going
Go ahead.
More like actually when last time you worked out, you said last week.
Yeah.
You just said now you work out 3-4 times a week.
Right.
So it's already Friday. You got 2 days left.
No, buddy, I don't think you know how math works. She says she works out 3 to 4 times a week. 3 to 4 times a week. And today is Friday. Friday, after this show, she could work out. That's day 1. Tomorrow is Saturday. She could work out. That's day 2. Stay with me. This is where we get kind of scary. Sunday. I know. It's crazy. Sunday, which is the end of the week for people, beginning of the week for some. But I got into an argument with this, and apparently I've been wrong my whole life. Sunday is the end of the week. Apparently I'm stupid for believing this, but believing that Sunday is the beginning of the week.
I'm not stupid. Me and you had that disagreement.
I had a disagreement with some coworkers at work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they all agreed Sunday's the end of the week, which is, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't matter.
But Sunday, she could work out. That's 3 days. Meaning that she didn't lie. You're just bad at math.
Or she could have worked out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Well, she said I worked out last week.
Oh, so she could do it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Right. So if she's saying she worked out last week, her week's not over. So she can do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Also, you're discrediting she could work out multiple times in the day.
Yeah. It's true.
Why are we I don't know. I don't know, bro.
You follow me? So I don't think you're being honest with me.
Okay.
But I mean, you might have some stuff going on. So
Yeah.
you feel me? But,
Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna always be able to get to that point. I mean,
Yeah,
but I see what you're saying.
Respect.
And now, Shelly, is he your type though?
Yeah, he's my type. I like dark skinned men. We're kind of like eye and eye with heels, but still very handsome, attractive. So I would say, yeah.
We are. Wait. Nah, baby.
Oh, okay.
What did he say?
He said we're not eye to eye.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we're close. I'm not saying like we're super eye to eye, but
You
we're
wanna
not
see?
like.
Looks can be
How tall are you?
deceiving.
You want to see? Come on.
Ooh.
We got out. Exactly.
Eye to eye. You're right. I guess you're right. You're right. You're taller than me.
We are not eye to eye.
You're right.
That's
You're
right,
right.
though. I respect it, though. I respect.
All right, let's go on to our next guy.
Yeah.
Okay, why did we end up popping our balloon?
I popped because I was listening to you the whole time. I was trying to get some more information. Obviously, we have very little to deal with, with the
Right,
situation.
for sure.
But I seen, the answers and the questions you were asking, it just seemed very like surface level. I felt like I couldn't really read you any deeper, and I'm very big on like being in tune with your emotions, being in tune with yourself. And I know we're in a weird experience, but I
For
just
sure,
wanted
that's
to.
definitely what it is.
Yeah, exactly. But I just felt like I wanted you to open up a little bit more, and it felt like you judging the height, and then you only work out just for appearance. I'm very big on the stuff deeper than that, because you can look like I'm skinny, but I can still be super unhealthy and stuff. So.
Oh no, okay. I get it. I get it.
Is Key your type?
I don't particularly go for like brown skin, light skin. I'm more so dark skin, but like your energy. So
I got
it's
dark skin
kinda-
tendencies.
Yeah, exactly. And what you said about like energy, like I'm really big on energy and vibes and stuff like that. So I really did get like a good vibe. I want to know a little bit more. So, yeah.
Your vibe. I can
All
feel
right.
it.
Well, Shelly, that is all the
feel it?
balloons popped. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find you a match
Take my
today, but
stuff.
thank you so much for
I'm
coming
tired
on.
of y'all out here stealing my energy. I'm tired of y'all out here stealing my vibes.
Can you feel me though? Do you feel me? Do you
All right, Dr. Strange.
Let's go ahead and give it up for her. I'll take that. The mic. Oh, yes. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady.
Man, we must be get to. Dang, we still got 30.
Welcome
How
in.
many
What's your
women is
name?
in there?
Jasmine.
Jasmine, how old are you?
25.
What's the issue?
She's wearing all black.
Oh.
You know exactly what happened last time when a woman wore all black on this show.
Oh yeah. Normally, whenever a female comes out with all black, they never find a match. All black is a cursed color combination. Hopefully, she's not a horrible person and she can make it through this. Let's go.
25. And what do you do?
I'm a nursing assistant.
Okay, all right. And what do you look for in a man?
She's doomed.
That's it.
Yep, she's wearing all black and she's a nursing assistant. That is the cursed combination.
Hopefully she's not spitting game.
Yeah, if she spits game, it's done, man. She's falling for the trap. It's over for her.
A provider, someone that, knows what he wants to do in life.
Anything else?
Okay. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Kids.
Kids, okay.
Anybody have kids? Oh.
No kid? Oh, okay.
Wait a minute.
No,
Why he ain't pop when old girl asked the last round? See, that's what I told you. He be thinking he's slick. I told you.
Oh, that is true.
Doing sneaky stuff.
Nah, that is true.
You didn't pop the last time. The last contestants asked if you have kids.
Yeah, because she did say it was a deal breaker.
When he was standing next to Prince.
Oh, nah, yeah, that is true.
Over here trying to trap people.
Oh, because she did say, I don't want a guy that has kids, and he didn't pop his balloon.
Either way, he's still standing there, so he...
Jasmine, what do you like to do for fun?
Go out,
Okay.
have fun.
What the?
So if you don't like to go out, that's a deal breaker too. I like to go on dates.
Okay. All right, cool. So we did get one pop balloon. Let's go on over there and see what's going on. Okay, if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Styles, I'm 33. It seemed like kids was one of your hard no's, and I mean, I get it. It's not for everybody.
Yes.
But I am a person who loves kids.
Okay.
So we wouldn't be able to really mesh long term because you get annoyed by the amount of children who just love being around and learning something new.
Okay.
So do you have kids?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
How many?
Kids are amazing.
How many?
My oldest is 14. My youngest is 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, how old is Styles?
33.
Okay.
It's a deal breaker.
All right. And now, is he someone that is your type?
19.
No.
Okay. Why not?
His height.
What?
Okay.
What?
But I have heels on. I'm 5'4", but with heels on, we're like the same height.
Okay. And Styles, how tall are you?
5'8".
5'8", okay.
So she got 4-inch heels on?
Didn't I make that joke? You got 4-inch heels on, rejecting 5'8" men because with your 4-inch heels on, you're the same height.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, 5. Because she said she's 5'3".
She said she's 5'3" or 5'4".
5'3".
What?
But I have heels on. I'm 5'4", but...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's 5'4". You're 5'4", rejecting men that are 5'8" because they're not tall enough. You're not even his height. He's taller than you. He technically looks down at you. You're wearing heels.
And you're not going to wear heels every day of your life. So why does that even matter?
Yeah. And 5'8" is average height. So average heighted men are not good enough. Got it.
With heels on, we're like the same height.
Okay. And Styles, how tall are you?
5'8".
5'8", okay.
I'm like 5'8" with my heels on.
I ain't worried about it.
You're handsome,
heels
though.
are not
Don't
you.
get me wrong. You're handsome.
Thank you. You are very beautiful yourself.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Thank you. Let's go ahead and go back this way. So, Jasmine, did you have a question for the guys to go ahead and help us narrow it down?
What do you guys do? What do you do?
Okay, let's do it right over here.
Career.
Your name and age, and what's your career?
My name is Preston. I'm 29. I own a marketing sales company.
Okay.
We expanded twice already, and also wrote a book.
Okay. You wrote a book about what?
Personal development.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's
called-
nice.
That's why he was asking me
Congratulations.
questions like that.
Thank you. It's called How to Sabotage the Enemy Within.
Okay.
Hmm.
See ya.
Okay. Okay, so then it makes sense why he was questioning the other girl like that then.
Yeah, she's not a character in your book.
Yeah. No.
Name, age, and what is your career?
How are you doing? I'm Connor. I'm 27 and I run my own fitness business full time.
Okay. You be in the gym. I need to be in there with
I
you.
live in the gym,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Period.
All right. Your name, age, and career.
My name is Keyshawn. They call me Key. And I work in private security. I also do music. I'm a very passionate person, so security is a very good stepping stone for me to be able to do what
Okay.
else I need to do.
Okay. That's nice.
Your name, age, and what do you do?
I'm Rico, and I'm 24. And I'm model,
vibing?
and I'm a caregiver. I like working with folks with mental disabilities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Model. Okay. Okay.
What's wrong with
He
model?
also-
What's
No,
wrong with
that's
model?
good. That's
Also-
a good career.
Oh, thank you.
What about
Now
the
I'm trying to
caregiver
get my
part?
real estate license. What, do I say that?
You can say that.
Oh, yeah.
He said-
Yeah,
he
I'm
said-
trying to get my real estate license.
Okay, all right.
Good luck, brother.
Let's go over here. Your
economy.
name, age, and your career.
My name is Henri. I'm 24. I mean, career-wise, I'll consider myself an entrepreneur because I do a lot.
Okay.
Like,
Do you not know what you do?
Sorry, I mean, I am.
Come on, brother.
Same as Rico. I model. I'm signing in New York where we made. I'm throwing my own fashion show in Arizona in June.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm just in a bunch of stuff. I have vending machine business that I'll run. So, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Your name, age, and your career.
Isaac, I'm 28, and I work full-time as a marketing event planner.
Okay. That's nice.
All right.
Y'all hiring?
So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go back over here, see what's going on. Why did we end up popping our balloon?
He mentioned the gym. He's like, I need to get in there with you. So I'm assuming that you don't work out like that consistently.
I mean, I do, but
When last time you worked out? Don't worry about it. You gotta think about it.
oh, don't do me in.
I'm messing with you, but seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. I get it. He stays physically in shape, so he just wants a girl that's gonna be as dedicated to staying physically in shape as him. I get it. But I feel like you can convince people. I mean, you can get people to go to the gym with you and stuff like that. It just depends on, are they happy with how they look? You know?
Yeah, it's just a mindset thing. Anybody can go to the gym if they choose or if they're willing to do so. It's just a mindset thing. Some people are intimidated by going to the gym. Some people feel like they're in a position where, based off of looks, they may not think that they need to be in the gym type thing. But I feel like health is wealth. So, yeah.
Yeah, health is wealth.
Doing something active is important, period.
Right.
All right.
I used to be in the gym heavy though. You know, I lost like 65 pounds before. Like, yeah. So.
So you used to be in there heavy.
Yes.
Okay. You just said you were in the gym though.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I said I need to get back in there. You know.
All right, Jasmine, what is your next question for the guys?
Are you guys providers?
Okay.
Do you guys like to provide?
Okay, let's start right over here.
Yeah, but I will say, yeah, your questions, I mean, your answers, like the stuff I'm getting from you is like super shallow. Like, what do you want from a man? You know, a provider, knows what he wants.
Yeah.
You know, very shallow. Give me something deep. Like, tell me something about yourself that's more than just shallow.
Okay, where are you guys from? And if you're
See. Yeah.
Because you can't bond or like relate to anybody with those types of questions, because obviously these are all men. Men are put in a position where they are the provider solely majority of the time if women allow them to do that, or if they're in a position to actually do it the way that they want. But it's just like you're coming onto a show and you're asking just like vague questions
Yeah,
no substance.
Everything you're essentially asking is, what's your career? Can you provide? Then it's like, what do you do? I go out.
I like dates.
So it's like you sound very superficial. You sound just very. I don't want to say gold digger. I'm not gonna say gold digger, but it's giving gold digger. And
sounds like opportunist.
Yeah.
Very shallow. Give me something deep. Like tell me something about yourself that's more than just shallow.
Okay, where are you guys from? And if you're, that's where, I mean, I want to know where you're from.
I'm from Houston, Texas,
Okay.
but I moved from Maryland because I was in the military, and then I moved here.
Okay.
But that still didn't give me any insight about you. That's what I was looking for, and I'm digging for it too much.
Aren't these questions for you guys?
Nah, this is a conversation.
Lady, aren't these questions for you guys? So you don't want to give any information about yourself, but you want to get all the information from the men on the show?
Well, the questions typically are for them, yes, but because she didn't line herself up properly, like, oh, I enjoy doing this, and this. I do this in my spare time. I'm looking for a man that can do this, and this. She only said, I want a man that can provide. She only says that she likes dates. So you just like somebody that has money that can give you dates.
Yeah, she blowing.
And some of your questions can be an identifier of who you are as a person. So the questions that you're asking just sounds like
she's superficial. Yeah, no, I get you.
I'm supposed to be finding love, you know what I'm saying?
I guess we're not going to have one now.
We might have missed opportunity. We might have missed
I'm sorry.
So drumline.
Yeah, because I don't blame them for popping. You came on here, you only are talking about money and income and dates. You're not giving anybody anything to identify you as a person. Mm-hmm. Everything you it seems like you don't know what you want. All you know is that you want somebody to provide for you. And then when a guy comes out and says, "Hey, I need you to give me some more information about yourself because all I know is you like money," you go, "Well, I guess you just not gonna find out then." So I'm gonna pop on you too. Like, what are you doing?
Okay, why did we end up popping?
Nah, it's just the questions. Like, it's not really that much into deep. Like, provider. Yes, I'm a provider. What else? You feel me? It's not really giving. Like, you really trying to get to know me. You just trying to see, can I provide?
Got some money. No, just kidding.
What else?
Okay.
And now, is Rico your type?
Yeah, he's very handsome.
Okay. All right.
What else?
He's a model. All the ladies must like him, you know?
What else?
Okay. All right. And now, apart from, you said she wasn't giving you guys too much, is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, she cool. She a beautiful young lady. She's chocolate. You feel me? She cool.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's go on over here. All right, why did we end up popping our balloons?
Well, the reason why I ended up popping my balloon is because, I don't feel like any of a question. I felt connected. As far as provider, I've been doing it for so long, I even forgot that it was like a natural thing to do now,
Dang, that's a bar. That's a bar. He ain't been saying nothing good. He said something good this episode, but that was a bar. I've been doing this for so long, I forgot it was something I was supposed to do.
I forgot it was part of the prereqs.
Dang, that's a bar. This man is cooking. He cooking when he want to talk. And that's why I'm like, I want to like him as a person. But all the stuff he been doing for the past hour 30, I ain't been jacking. But that's a bar right there. I've been doing this for so long, I forgot I was supposed to do it. That's a bar. He's cooking.
You're stupid.
Nah, that's a bar. I got to give it to him.
Yes, men don't know how to do it nowadays.
Well,
women don't let them do it.
I'm speaking for me.
Oh, I gotta hear it one more time, bro. I gotta hear the bar one more time, bro.
As far as
hold on, bro. He cooked. Listen to this man.
Like any of a question, I felt connected. As far as provider, I've been doing it for so long, I even forgot that it was like a natural thing to do now. You know what I mean?
Yes, men don't know how to do it nowadays.
Well, I understand, but I'm speaking for me. I just feel like if you're gonna ask me a question, make sure it's like something more than just, yo,
Gotta
you
have
getting money
substance.
or what? Like, you know what's the deal? You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, can you provide me? Can you provide for me? Yeah, I can. What else do you want to know about me? Do you get money? Yes. Okay. What else do you want to know about me? Do you have no problem spending your money on me? At that point, it's like, so all this tells me is your only prerequisite is that I got bands. So if I get bands, I can do whatever I want. I can say whatever I want as long as I give you some bread. You don't care?
You got 401k? You
No.
got beneficiaries?
Yeah, like
you need.
How about you ask me what I do? Right. You ask me my hobbies, ask me about my personality. All you care about is if I got money. I could be a dude that sits there and I light cats on fire in the neighborhood, but you wouldn't know as long as I give you a stack of cash, right? Like, this is so stupid.
That's all. I mean, be
Not
more
the cats?
Like, what
Not
do you
the
want?
cats. I'm sorry.
What's the value of a man to you?
No, I'm just saying.
Okay. Yeah, no, I get you.
Like, I want to know.
Wait, what did you say?
Be more like, what do you want? Like, what's the value of a man to you?
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I want to know.
I feel like their thought process with me, but definitely, you know, I still like men with money, you know.
Yeah.
That's why.
You didn't even answer the question. You're a gold digger. Oh my God.
Gosh.
My gosh. I'm sorry, Yahweh. You didn't even answer the question. He asked you, what's the value of a man to you? And your only response is, it's their thought process, but I like money. You're a gold digger.
That's what she values. Money. She likes men with money.
She's a gold digger, bro.
But with that being said, like, let's say, you know what I'm saying, I check all your boxes. Like, as for you, what can you offer me, you know? With me being able to check all these boxes off for you, how do I know, like,
being a great
know what I'm
woman.
saying? In which way?
In every way you need, of course. I mean, you have to like a person to, you know, be with them.
I don't know nothing about you to even like you.
Every time they've asked the question to find out what makes you a great woman, you keep bringing it back to money.
We're pulling straws. Pulling straws here. Pulling straws.
It's just she has made this video. I despise her more now than I despise the behavior of all the men in this video. Because this is just the most blatant sign of you think money is the only thing that matters. He asked you, what do you bring to me if I bring all this to you? I'm a great woman. Okay, what makes you a great woman? I'm a great woman.
Don't get on these shows. Don't get on these shows with hidden agendas just to like spark controversy or debates and all this other kind of stuff. And these are people that are actually trying to find love. So when you audition for things like this or you interview for shows like this, if you know you're going to be on a show looking for love, that's your time to really reflect on you as a person and ask yourself what things you're actually seeking and looking for in a partner. And if money is just one of those things, like,
go on sugarbaby.com.
Yeah.
Go become somebody's sugar baby if all you care about is money.
Absolutely.
Or even see something in them, potential-wise, you know?
What's your favorite cuisine? Like, do you ever be in the kitchen or?
Yes,
you
of
prefer
course.
To be out
of
eating?
course.
Yeah, what do you like to
I mean,
cook?
I like to go out to eat too, but
yeah.
See,
you're talking about whining and dining.
Bro, everything we ask you goes back to spending money. He asked you, can you cook? Yeah, I can cook, but I like to go out.
Look at Styles. Look at Styles.
Look. Styles' expression is how I feel about just listening to this. Because it's like, how does everything go back to money with you?
Arlette look pissed like, girl, if you don't.
Yeah, like, how does everything go back to money?
I'd be in the kitchen.
If you,
it's whatever my man want when I got one.
Yeah, it's too shallow for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Next.
Oh, and is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. And why not?
His Alexander McQueen's is a little fucked up. I'm sorry for my language, but
No, I've been hearing.
I know you got some fresher ones than that.
No, absolutely. I've been hearing it all night. It's just,
So,
supposed to be
'cause
promoting
those are
tonight.
$500 shoes, like.
And you back to pocket watching. Like, this is crazy, bro.
$500 shoes.
She know the price of the shoes. I didn't even know. Bro. Everything goes back to money. This is an advanced level pocket watcher. This is beyond regular pocket watch levels, bro. Oh my God. This is the worst contestant ever, bro.
These are not 500, bro. Okay.
Yes, I already know. I bought them before.
Go to No Shroom. Sorry.
Okay. So everybody keeps coming for your shoes. Do you usually wear them like this?
So I'm a promoter too in Scottsdale, so I like to be calm. You know what I mean? I'm cool. Drink spill on my shoes. I'm not gonna trip over it. Whatever.
Oh, you thought we was gonna come in here?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Start stepping on shoes,
No,
huh?
my whole thing was, when I heard the 6 p.m., I'm thinking, we're gonna be out of here by 8:30, 9, blah blah. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we here. Yeah,
Okay,
but no,
okay.
yeah, that's why my shoes like this. But
okay.
I really don't think.
Thanks
it
for
matters
explaining that, because
what
I was like,
wear.
whoa.
Okay.
No, I hear you.
And I didn't even know. Well, we not like high end luxury people.
We're not like
we're
working
fortunate.
class people.
We're working class people, but we're fortunate to have family members and siblings that wine and dine us and those types of things. But I didn't even know that what kind of shoes those were, because they didn't have no logo or nothing. And I honestly, they look good to me. Like, I like the shoes, but I get like
yeah. But now that you hear the reason of why his shoes look like that,
yeah, it's
like I'm just stuck on the fact that she pocket watching to this level. She probably know the value of his entire outfit just by looking at it. Like, this is a professional pocket watcher.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Why did we end up popping?
I think you're beautiful and everything, but I think your line of reasoning wasn't really making me feel a connection.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. There we go. Okay, and apart from, her line of reasoning, is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, she chocolate.
Okay. All right. And now, is Isaac your type?
He's handsome. I don't really go for ball fade, but I've been getting into it. Don't get me wrong. I've been like, it gives grown man. So
yeah, he's a grown man. So yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Isaac. All right. Ooh, so we do still have an unpopped balloon. Did you have a question to go ahead and ask over to Miss Jasmine?
Yes, I do. So when you say provider, what do you mean? Because that can be like.
And it doesn't even have to do with money. It's really like taking care of home. Can you fix cars? Can you do what a man is supposed to do? It's not about money, and that's their. Yeah.
Okay, and then I would say that I agree with what everyone's saying. The questions were a little shallow, but I'll give you the grace that we are in a nervous experience.
Yeah, we're being real out here.
Exactly. So I want to get to know you a little bit more. What do you do for fun?
That's why I said I like to go on dates. So I'm adventurous. We can go anywhere.
Like, what would you say is some of your hobbies then?
Like the gym. We could do that. Connect. Go eat somewhere
you're
nice.
Not being honest.
Yeah, etc.
Okay. And what would be your longest relationship?
3 years.
3 years? Okay. All right. And you said you're from where again?
I'm from here, Phoenix.
Oh, born and raised, huh? You used to the heat yet?
No. Who is? They be reaching 120 out here.
See, you're gorgeous, but honestly, I think I gotta pop. I just feel like I can't get enough from your answers.
I answered your question.
Yeah, that's respect.
She's talking about I answered your question. Yeah. You're not giving any details to anything. Yeah. Phoenix. Dates.
Oh, here's his ball. You don't even know what kind of ball it is. It's a freaking tennis ball.
It's like, lady, you have literally came on here. You give no information. All the information that these men have gathered from you since you being on here is that you like money.
Where the money at?
You just your personality is I want money, because you don't give them nothing to work with. I want money. I need a provider. I want money.
And you know what? I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at her responses if, like, there are women that are very clear about what they like and they dislike. And even when it comes to women that are shallow, they'll let it be known. I like a man that can take me to my favorite restaurant, pay for my nails, pay for my hair. I like a man that can provide all of my needs, take me shopping, and some blah, blah, blah. Because in my spare time, I like to go shopping. I like to go, do my makeup. I like to go hang out with my girlfriends. Like,
yeah, but give me
to go
detail.
with the shallowness.
If you gonna tell me you a gold digger, at least explain to me what you gold digging for.
Right.
You just, yeah.
I know, but it's okay. It's okay. Go
no,
ahead.
I understand what you're saying, but I just feel like, in a
because
sense
it was gonna get popped anyways.
Oh, well.
And then now you don't even want to hear why. This is by far the worst person to ever be on this show. She makes Dr. Elam look mid tier.
No, I think they'll hit it off.
I think her and Dr. Elam need to be together because he like gold diggers anyway. But this chick has made all these guys look like saints, and I was already upset with all these guys just because this is the shell of you have no personality, you have no type of interest in anything unless it's money involved. You don't know what type of guy you want. You just want a provider. You don't know what type of hobbies you're into. You just like to go on dates. You don't know anything else besides money. You're shallow.
Dang, you have to come for me like that. But look, only reason I say that though is because the answers weren't necessarily deep and letting me understand you more. You know, they weren't unique after everything you say is whatever you want to do.
Okay.
And I've been in relationships where, incompetence was weaponized. So when I'm dealing with people, I don't want to deal with someone that just kind of be like, well, hey, you can go do this, we can go do this. If you want to do that's fine.
Okay.
I want, if I'm in love with you, I want to hear you. I want to see you. If I fell in love with you, I fell in love with you because of your actions, your opinions, and stuff like that.
Okay.
And if
lady, shut up. You're not even hearing what he's saying.
Aw, yeah, okay.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get it. No, shut up. You're not listening to him. You haven't listened to nobody on this panel. You're not listening to the feedback. You just had a room full of men call you shallow, and you don't want to hear what makes you shallow. You just think it's the problem is them. Oh my God, this is infuriating.
Gosh.
You show me traits of someone that just kind of like ride with the flow. I like someone that kind of like,
locked in.
Yeah.
That's understandable. Okay.
And I said his was gonna get popped. Why?
Well, I didn't look at his ones is fresh. You look good.
Appreciate you.
You're a very handsome man.
Thank you so much.
I like your eyes. You got veneers in your mouth?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Dang!
Flex it.
She's super, bro. This is the ultimate pocket watcher, Agent Zero. This is your match. She has pocket watched harder than you ever will. You will never achieve her level of pocket watching.
Dang!
Bro, this is crazy.
She even got it down to you could tell.
But it's like,
even still, like, dang.
I like your Air Force Ones. Your outfit's clean. Ooh, is those veneers? Like, this is next level pocket watching.
Because she saw, veneers, money.
Yeah, bro, this is crazy.
They're not cheap.
Just a little bit.
No, he's very put together. I like it.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
So why was you bopping him?
No, it would have been pop, but
why,
he's
though?
very put together, but it's just not my type.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, Jasmine. Well, girl, that's all the balloons popped. Thank you so much for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for her, guys.
Yeah, she was horrible.
Thank you.
Good night.
You were horrible. Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single girl. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Monet.
Monet, how old are you?
25.
25, okay. What do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Oh, okay. And what are some things that you look for in a man?
Consistency, good hygiene, just overall, like, they keep up with themselves and I don't like to go get my nails done or stuff like that.
Okay.
And successful.
Okay.
I can't hear her. I don't know what she's saying.
All right. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
It depends.
Okay.
I just kind of want to see what they say first before I signify it.
A deal breaker?
Yeah.
Oh, because you don't want to lose any of them right
Yeah,
now?
I don't want them to pop it on me.
Okay, so then what are some things you like to do for fun? Let me hold your mic up.
I like to go to like sports events.
Okay.
Like basketball games or football games or even baseball. Like to go shopping.
Yes.
I like to travel a lot too.
Okay. All right, cool. So as we see here, none of the guys have popped their balloons yet. So off of the first round, I know it's going to be a little bit difficult. I'm going to send this over to you.
Okay.
I'm going to have you pop 2 of the guys' balloons just based off of someone who doesn't really fall into your type.
Okay.
And then I'll go ahead and ask you what about them doesn't fit into your type. So go ahead and pop those 2.
Okay. Can I have a minute to look?
Yeah, go ahead. I know it's a lot of guys there.
Okay. I just want to kind of look around a little.
You're good.
Okay.
Okay, and one more. All right, let's start right here. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Keyshawn. They call me Key. I'm 26.
All right, and Key, why did you leave your balloon unpopped?
Well, I just wanted to get to know a little bit about you. You seem pretty cool as far as your energy when you came in. I like that you were presenting yourself. You made yourself known. And I know you're a little nervous, but I could tell you bubbly under there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay, and now, why did we end up popping his balloon?
He's just like not normally my go-to type.
Okay. And what's your usual type?
Taller, a little darker.
That man is like 6'4".
Him and what's his name? Nonchalant are the tallest two.
How much taller does he need to get? He's above average height. He's like 6'2", 6'3", or 6'4".
Look at Selma.
Look at all the other men. You telling me, man, this is a PSA. Apparently, 6'4" is not tall enough. So it's come to our unfortunate circumstances that we need to announce that 6 foot brothers, we are officially going to go back to living with the 5 foot brothers. We had a phenomenal season. We played good. We got a lot of rings, but it's our time. Just like the 5 foot brothers had their time, it's our time to go down there with them. We would like to send our best regards to our 7 foot, 8 foot, 9 foot brothers. We hope you guys have a phenomenal season. We hope you guys play the game right, because apparently 6 foot is no longer tall enough. They need 12'3", 18'6", 27'5". It's not us. They want aliens at this point. 5 foot brothers, I hope you guys welcome us with open arms. You guys have been getting the short end of the stick, literally. And it's just unfortunate that we have to come to this situation. We are not tall enough. The women's standards have gotten above us. Please accept us with open arms. Thank you.
Taller than this?
Yeah.
you see?
Yeah.
What is that? What's that? What on?
No.
Okay.
Taller, like, you're just not my type.
Okay. All right.
I respect
Taller
that.
is crazy.
No, I respect that.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you.
So I'm
Let's go to
short.
our next guy here. Your name, age, and why you didn't pop your balloon.
My name is Styles. I'm 33, and honestly, I feel like there's a lot to unravel about you. You walked in, and one of the first things you said was sorry, just from the way that you were stepping. So it lets me know that you're always mindful of the people around you. But I also noticed that you have a lot of tattoos. So I was gonna ask you a question about that.
Okay.
You also said you were an entrepreneur, but you didn't tell us anything about your business. So I was gonna ask you about that as well. And you like to be adventurous and have fun, sporting events being one of the things that you said. So I wanted to ask you about that. But none of my questions make any sense, because, you know, you like people that's a little bit taller, darker, and I don't think I fit that mold.
It's okay, though, because you're cute, but you're just...
What the? What?
Mm-mm. You cute, but you ain't tall enough. You're not tall enough. Why are you talking? Why are you talking? Talking?
Not what I'm looking for.
Hey, I was out on the first round.
It's okay. It's okay. I promise.
But act like you know.
Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna go ahead and have you ask these guys a question to go ahead and help you narrow it down.
So for starters, I dropped my toothpick, so I'll need a new one.
Okay.
Okay. Do you guys have any kids?
No.
Anyone? Nope.
Okay. And
none
my
of
next
those?
question is, do you guys want kids?
Oh.
Wait, who just said that? Okay. Yes. And then who else?
Yeah, 100%.
I think
100%.
everyone in the lineup does want kids. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys don't have any kids, and you guys all want kids.
Yup.
Okay. It's not what I was expecting. Okay, so I do have one child. He's 2, but he has a great father. I'm not looking for a stepdad, but I also have a low fertility, so I would only be able to produce like maybe 1. So it's not like I'm not gonna have a bunch of kids.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Okay. All right.
It's unfortunate. Again, like the other girl with the heart problem, low fertility it sucks. Thankfully, there are medicines and stuff that can help with that situation. But I understand why some of the guys are popping, because they do. All of them said that they do want to have a lot of kids. So I get it. But I do feel bad because, besides the whole tall thing, I do feel bad because, some stuff is stuff out of your control. Some stuff you can't control that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's hard to be open about your fertility, because a lot of times women pride themselves on being able to have kids, and when people look at you and be like, "Oh, well, when you gonna have kids?" Nowadays, it's people aren't having kids like how they used to when we were coming up, or even before that. Like normally, you look at people like my grandmother, and she had 8, 9, 10 kids. You don't see it's still out there, but it's not as common as it used to be. And there's a lot of things that women go through in their body that prevents them from being able to bear children the way that they would like to. So it's unfortunate, because it's like you're put on this earth as a woman to reproduce, multiply, leave a legacy, have children, all that kind of stuff. Those are one of your many things that you're intended to be here for. And when you can't do that, what you're equipped and built to do, it sucks.
Yeah, I get it.
So, we did get a couple of pop balloons.
Which is okay.
Let's go on over
If
to
you want
them.
a bunch of babies, you're not for me.
All right, if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
I'm Rico, and I'm 24, and I want a lot of kids. Yeah, I want kids.
Okay.
That's about it.
I understand.
All right. And now, before she said, she'll be able to give you one more, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear what she was gonna say. Like, she's attractive, she looked good, so I was kind of trying to see what she was gonna say.
Okay.
That was about it.
All right. And now, is Rico your type?
No.
Oh, okay. And why not?
Just it's not it.
That's not it.
Just like, the outfit's kind of boring to me, personally.
Man, it just gets worse.
She's capping.
It gets worse and worse and worse as we watch this show, because these women just be saying anything now. Because you just said you just said your type of man is a tall, dark-skinned man. He's the tallest in the room, and he's a dark-skinned man. And now, all of a sudden, now it's because of his fit. But if it was fit was the problem to begin with, you would have popped him instead of the other 2 dudes you popped.
Mm-hmm.
So
Henri is the tallest one, but yeah.
The outfit's kind of boring to me, personally. Unfortunately, you're cute, like your face is cute, but the outfit isn't what I would normally go for.
Like he can't change clothes. Oh my gosh.
All right, let's go to our next guy over here. Okay, why did we end up popping our balloon? Your name and age?
My name is Henri. I'm 24. The reason why I popped your balloon,
He's taller. The one in the middle is taller.
just to kind of sum it up, I want a lot of kids. I want to leave my legacy, you know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. And, you know, it is kind of unfortunate that you're not, you know what I mean? So it just doesn't fit my requirement, doesn't check most of the lists off.
All right. And now before she, said that you did have your balloon unpopped, why did you have it unpopped?
Yeah, she seemed like cool people. When she started saying entrepreneur, I was like, okay, cool, because, I'm very business-minded, so I like to have like-minded around me. So, it kind of caught my attention. I want to see what else she has to say. Okay. But, yeah, I still have my goal set high. So it's like, yo, if you can't do 5 or 10 kids for me, yeah, it's a low key enough, heavy for me, yeah. But other than that, she cool people. The outfit is, is light.
It's cool. 5 is 10 is crazy, but...
All right, now is Henri someone that's your type?
Unfortunately, 5 to 10 kids is like crazy unreasonable for this generation.
What?
Because consider.
I get it.
In this economy,
I get it.
Yeah.
But then in other countries, 5 to 10 kids.
That's the norm.
They don't give a crap. They'll have as many kids as possible. Some women in these other countries outside of the U.S., they be ready to just pop out a kid. It don't matter because they got it in them. How many kids did you say you wanted?
3, because you were the third out of 3, and the most it's whatever God. But
what was the most you got said? Because you got specifically said a number.
5. If God says otherwise, then it is what it is.
Yeah, so it's not unrealistic for people to want 5 kids. I don't think that's weird.
No, he said 5 to 10.
Yeah, but 5 is still in there. He still said 5, so that's what I'm saying. It's not unrealistic. He still said 5. Yeah.
Oh, was she pressing off of the 5 to 10?
She said, yeah, 5 to 10 kids is unrealistic.
Okay.
And that's why I'm like, okay, the 10 part, yeah, that's kind of crazy. But 5 kids is not unrealistic. It's crazy. It's a lot, but it's not unrealistic because some people want 5 kids. I think 5 kids is cool. That's a full family. All your kids gonna have siblings with each other, like siblings to roll with each other. Your squad is gonna be deep.
Oh yeah.
So 5 is not unreasonable.
Considering we are in the U.S. and that's not like my mother had like 8 siblings. Like that's not normal for right now. So to expect a woman to give
if that's your mother, it's only one generation.
That's crazy to me. So if you were interested in me off of the entrepreneur, and then you didn't even give me a chance because I said I didn't want more than one more child, is crazy. The scarf, the glasses, everything is throwing me off. So.
See, now you offended. Why are you offended? He just said he wanted 5 to 10 kids. That's like, dang. Like,
but it's just it's something that she's not at liberty to do in this moment. You never know. God might have different plans for her. But
what does that got to do with coming at him over 5 to 10 kids though?
She probably just got offended off of the statement.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like he wanted 5 to 10 kids before he met you. He's still gonna want 5 to 10 kids. You ain't gotta get all tight about it. Like
it's fine. Yeah.
She teed up for no reason, bro.
Doesn't matter.
Absolutely, that's your opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right, your name and age and why we ended up popping.
Isaac, 28. I popped when she said she had a kid. It's a deal breaker for me.
Okay. All right. And now is Isaac someone that's your type?
I mean, he's cute, but how old did you say you were?
28.
Okay.
Yeah. What's wrong with 28?
Nothing's wrong with 28. Okay. Just to look for 28 is crazy. But go ahead.
So she just teed up now. She just coming for everybody in this episode, bro.
This is what pisses me off about people. What is a 28-year-old supposed to look like? Because people will look at us. Somebody at work, I think they was trying to be funny, but I had told you about this. They were like, "Oh, you look like you're 35." I said, "Oh, okay. What does a 35 look like? What What does that look like?
They said they did a study. They said that our generation, people born from like in the 90s, now we look 2 to 3 times more mature than we're supposed to look, or we look older just because we are the generation that is under an overwhelming amount of stress compared to the other generations.
Yes.
We're the most stressed generation, and it's just because all the situations around us are just stressors. We can't get affordable houses anymore. Our jobs, we have a terrible selection of jobs now, and the dating game is in shambles. So our generation, they said all of us look old. All of us. They said the guy that does the little camera tips on TikTok, they be saying he looks like a 40-year-old man. That dude is younger than us, and we're only 27.
Yeah, I believe that because nowadays you got kids that were born in the 2000s, like 2010s, 11s, 12s, or whatever the case may be.
They look like 20-year-olds.
Yeah, or then you got kids that are being born now, like in the last couple like 10 years, 15 years. 15-year-olds don't even look like they're 15 anymore.
Yeah, 15-year-olds look like 25-year-olds.
They look older than me sometimes. They be having a full beat of makeup and wearing clothes that couldn't be me walking out the house.
We're dealing with so much stress. We just look older than what we're supposed to look like. And it's just like, I even looked at pictures of when I was skinny. I've always looked like I was, even in high school, I've always looked older than what I was supposed to be. And it's just, that's just how life is doing. Like, ain't nothing I can do about it. I know how old I am. I don't care how old people think I am. But our whole generation looks old. We just look tired. We look old, tired, and we go through a lot. Like, that's just it. That's the only thing we can say.
What do you mean by that?
I just thought you were a little bit older.
And he looked like a good 28-year-old.
No shade. No shade.
All right. So if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
I'm Connor. I'm 27, and it's because you have a kid. Like I can date women with kids, but in my mind, if I'm dating a woman with a kid, like her kid is now mine in my mind, and because of that, I'll have to bring a higher level, a higher caliber of man, and I don't have enough time to learn you enough to see if you bring that caliber of woman to me. So it's just that.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay, I felt that. I get it. I don't agree with the whole like well, if you would have had a kid when we got married, of course I'm gonna know that's not my kid. That's not my blood child, but that's still my kid. Meaning like I'm
provide and take care of them.
Yeah.
Treat them as if they're your own.
I'm not your dad, but I can still be your father. You get what I'm saying? I can still, me and you may not have the connection by blood, but if I take your kid under my wing, it's just like an apprentice. You get me?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I felt that.
And now, is Connor someone that's your type?
From what he just said, absolutely not.
Oh,
absolutely
What
not.
about that? What about that?
Because it's just like you're basing a child off of everything. Like, I'm not asking you to come in my child's life and be anything for the child because he has a great father.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No,
so
you
it's
know
for
that.
me mainly.
Yeah, for
so
me.
if you come in my life and you think, oh, I have to be this person and I don't feel like I could be that person just in case she's not that person, you're not for me.
Yeah, no, I feel that because for me, it's not like you expect me to do these. Like, I have a standard for myself. Everything I do is excellent. So if I'm being in your life and you have a kid, I have to be excellent in his life.
Just
and
don't
I can do that.
Self-sabotage.
And I can do that, but that takes more effort. I got to be more considerate of him. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I can't always guarantee that the woman would give me that same level of effort back. And that's the disconnect for me.
No, he's right. He's right. Because she's saying like, oh, don't base my relationship off of the kid, but the kid's there.
Yeah.
So it's like, you want him to just, you're saying like, oh, he has a good father. You don't need to be a part of the kid's life. The kid is there.
Yeah.
When I eat dinner, the kid's gonna be there. When I go to sleep, the kid's in the house. When we go out to do something, the kid's gonna be there. But you're telling me not to be in the, like, don't worry about the kid? If anything, that would make me a horrible man to ignore the kid. Because he's saying, I gotta raise myself to a better caliber to be the appropriate man for this kid because it's not my kid. Meaning that he's willing to leave an excellent impression on the kid but it's going to take more effort out of him because he can't relate to the kid.
Which you would want, typically when you're dating somebody that has a child. In his case, he's doing above and beyond, and I get where he's coming from, because if he was the type of man that didn't care or didn't carry himself in that way, yeah, the son might have a wonderful father, but everything is gonna make more sense for the child when he sees his mother interact with another man, because they say in like studies or something like that, typically men treat their women how their mothers were treated based off of how their fathers treated them in the relationship and in the marriage.
Right. So he said, I'm trying to be, and I bring greatness to what I do. Meaning that if your kid becomes my kid, I'm bringing greatness to your kid too. Your kid's going to be great because I set that standard.
Right.
To say he got a good father, that's not what you need to be focused on. You're missing the mark as a parent completely.
That's all it really is.
That's fair. Okay. All right. Thank you, Connor. All right. So we still do have an unpopped balloon here. Did you have any questions for her? And we want to start off with you giving her your name and age as well.
My name is Preston. I'm 29.
Okay. And Preston, any questions for her?
My question is, first off, I know about the fertility thing, can't have kids. I believe in Jesus, so I'm like, anything can happen. You can have 4 or 5 kids. I don't know. Anything can happen.
Amen.
Anything can happen, so I believe in that. So, and cut you off from that. Then recently, myself, I was thinking, you can't misjudge someone because they have a kid, anything like that. But my question for you, though, is this right here. I know it ain't a workout question, but how do you view, servitude in, the relationship? Like, how do you view, that in a relationship? Like, how do you show up for your partner?
I show up for my partner by being supportive, mentally, physically, emotionally, any way that I can be.
Okay.
And show up for them
As a
if
partner.
they're showing up for me.
Okay.
As
One
a
more time.
partner.
Say that again. Say it again.
As a partner, if you're showing up for me, I'll show up for them in
Okay.
every way
Okay.
that I physically, emotionally, mentally can.
Okay. I respect that. Pop mines for me, though.
Oh.
I got no toothpick.
Woo!
Right. So I feel you on that. I believe in the best leaders serve more than they serve, and also believe in relationships. You gotta try to outlove each other the whole entire time. You're not basing your love off if I love you. You're basing it off I'm gonna love you just because I want to be with you.
Yeah.
So I think outloving each other is kind of what I'm looking for.
Okay.
I'm trying to outlove you, trying to love me the whole time, not basing it off of if I do something for you or not.
Right.
Nah, oh my gosh, bro. He dropping gems.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Nah, that was good. I gotta hear that one more time. Y'all ain't understanding what he's saying, bro. Y'all ain't understanding. He's cooking, bro. Let him chef it up. Listen again, and we not gonna say nothing this time. Listen to this man cook.
Right. So I feel you on that. I believe in the best leaders serve more than they serve, and also believe in relationships. You gotta try to outlove each other the whole entire time. You're not basing your love off if I love you. You're basing it off I'm gonna love you just because I want to be with you.
Okay.
So
that boy cooking. That is good. You should try to outdo each other's love, because that means that there is never going to be a point where you guys plateau in the relationship, because you're constantly trying to prove your love more than the other. You do something good for me. Oh, okay. In my mind, let me do something for her. And you guys are going to have a loving competition of who can show that love the best. And that's good competition. It's not toxic. You're both just constantly allowing yourself to keep proving your love to each other, so you guys do not get tired of each other.
Even taking competition out of it, just do it because you genuinely love that person. Sometimes people show their love and their gratitude and their generosity in their relationship in different ways. But as long as you both are aware of or take account of, not account, but acknowledge that the other person is showing up for you in this way and that way. And sometimes you might not show up for them in the same way, but you show up in a different way. That's still okay. That's still okay.
I think outloving each other is kind of what I'm looking for. Okay. I'm trying to outlove you, trying to love me the whole time, not basing it off of if I do something for you or not.
Right.
So do you feel like if your partner that you're trying to outlove isn't showing that love,
would you still
feel
do
like
it?
you still try to outlove them?
The number one thing in breakups in relationship is uncommunicated expectations.
Okay.
So I'm gonna talk to them and say, okay, what am I
love that.
messing up at? How can I connect with you more? Right? Because if we get married, like this is it. We're not divorcing. This is it. So we're gonna have to figure it out.
Right.
Yeah.
If I'm in a relationship, I'm loyal to that person.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out, okay, how can we get it together? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I feel it.
Okay. Thank you.
Dang, bro, that was good.
All right, and now is Preston someone that's your type?
Not anymore.
So he was.
He was starting to be, and then it just like, I feel like maybe we miscommunicated a little bit, and then it kind of just went from there. But that's okay.
Well, so I'm not your type because what I said?
No, I just felt like we just miscommunicated. So I feel like it kind of shifted.
Okay.
Respect.
That's it. That's
Respect.
it. I
No,
don't
but-
feel like you didn't like,
No, it's okay.
you are my type. It's just, we just miscommunicated.
On which part do you feel like you guys miscommunicated?
I don't know. Maybe the last part of like what you asked me and versus what you took from what I said.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
I asked you, how do you show up for your partner?
Right.
You said
And then
that-
I said like, okay, if I feel like my partner is taking care of me, like I do this. But you took it as like, I'm not trying to show up for my partner.
No, you said, your words, you said.
Yeah, if
don't-
they show up for me, then I'm this, and this.
So you're basing
That's
off-
what I said.
so you're
But
basing off of
if I don't
if
feel
they-
that love, why would I do that?
You're not even letting them talk.
So you basing off of if they do
Then they
something.
wouldn't be my partner, is what I'm saying.
I agree.
Mm,
I'm saying you based on if they do something, right?
If we're both doing something, then it's going to be that. But if you're not doing that, I'm not doing nothing, we're not going to be together. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Does that make more sense?
You contradicted yourself, but I get your perspective.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find you a match today, but
okay.
thank you
Maybe
so
another
much for
day.
right.
Maybe another day.
Thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for her,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
I'll take that. Thank you. All right, everyone, thank you for tuning in on this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you are in the U.S. and you'd like to be featured in any of our upcoming episodes, the email address is...
All right. This was a very long video, but I'm sorry, I'm stretching. I have mixed opinions about this video because I feel like this group of men were very good, but
Walking on eggshells.
it goes to the thing where I felt like a lot of their responses were artificial, not genuine. And then when I think we got to see glimpses of these men's genuine character, because some of them showed something throughout the video that I didn't expect based off of how they were presenting themselves through the video. Like homeboy in the yellow shirt, very, very wise, very intellectual. I think he was great, but towards the middle, towards those two girls, the one where he insulted her, and then some of the sassiness, it was kind of like, oh, I thought you was a solid dude, but maybe you're not so. Just like Key, I felt like he was being hypocritical. He was saying some things, but then you're preaching grace, but then you're teaming up with a guy who's not demonstrating grace. Now, what is his name? Preston?
Preston or Princeton?
Preston? Nah, he was solid. Rico was solid. He messed up a little bit. Styles, you was my favorite, but then Styles, you just
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what you are, bro. You're a character.
And Isaac, he's a vet of the show.
Yeah, Isaac needs to find love. Isaac is solid. He needs to go on the blind date love. Isaac is solid. Now,
Henri,
it's crazy. I started off extremely not liking Henri, but towards the end, Henri, when he finally was able to express himself, Henri was solid. He was solid, but it took a whole hour and 20 minutes for us to get that out of Henri.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm like, dang, bro. But other than that, this was a good episode. I think these men did better than the last group of men for sure.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris, for the sub. Thanks, Chris. So I enjoyed it, but it was a journey. How you feel?
I like that. I always enjoy Arlette's episodes and stuff like that, but I do feel like this lineup of men, they were very cautious and hesitant of what they truly felt or what they wanted to say. And I feel like they took a lot of like notes or feedback from the previous episodes on how certain men acted in those episodes. And I feel like they took pieces and bits and pieces from every episode and applied that to this episode. And then just like
played to win.
Yeah.
Played to win. So, all right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you watched all the way up to this point, I appreciate you. You guys are the reason why we do this. I pray you guys have success. Please subscribe, like, let us know your feedback. Let us know if you guys disagree with certain takes we got. It's all good. As long as you're respectful, we'll let you rock. We don't care. We like feedback. We like conversation. Conversation is what we enjoy. We don't enjoy hate. So if you got conversation, feel free to talk. I don't delete comments. We have to go through. If your comment gets flagged,
it's because YouTube flagged it.
Yeah, give me some time to sort through it. I have to actually manually sort through comments that get flagged and approve it because some flags YouTube thinks is a threat and it doesn't count. Have a blessed day. We got a lot more content coming out because we got a lot of stuff we got to catch up on and do. So stay tuned. All right. God bless.
Peace.